Now I've made a record deal, got some money to spend, and fools I've never heard of, all of a sudden my friends, they're good for nothing, except kissing ass. Don't they see must pass? And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. Yeah, good, 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 good. Good looking out, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong, no. I'll be right over, so you're mommy home. Go and get your red dress and your lipstick on. We gonna get it real, real, real now. They put my picture up on the wall at the bar. They said, you see this sucker, don't you take his check no more. He good for nothing, except talking trash. Tony C. paid cash. But my man Richie always hooked me up when nobody looking. And AJ's old lady fed me some home cooking. Good looking out, I appreciate it. That's the fact. And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. Good, 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 good. Good looking out, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong, no. I'll be right over, so your mommy home. Go and get your red dress and your lipstick on. We're gonna get a real, real, real guy. Now I've made a record deal, got some money to spend, and fools I've never heard of, all of a sudden my friends, they're good for nothing, except kissing ass. Don't they see must pass? And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. Yeah, good, 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 good. Good looking out, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong, no. I'll be right over, so your mommy home. Go and get your red dress and your lipstick on. We gonna get it real, real, real now.
understand the concept of live TV.
Like the Freebirds didn't do whatever the fuck.
Rapid fire questions. I gotta go
At me?
tonight. No,
I've got some for you too.
Oh, dude, that's fine. Dude, trust me. You can ask me anything you want. You know there's a couple of topics I'm not allowed to talk about.
Yeah.
10 or 12 and it was taken off. But yeah, man, it was legit.
Check 1 2. Test 1 2.
Come on, man. Like, you don't remember that? Are you
Of course I do.
remember?
I am drinking a Zima. This is my first Zima since 1994.
Yeah, buddy.
This is holy.
On this one, man, is it all good?
Nice and close.
Because as soon as I get the check going on, is there a place that I could get empty before we go? Like to urinate behind the barn?
Right up by the shed.
Pee behind the barn or something like that, man?
Right
That's
up by the
cool.
shed. I vomited out there a few weeks ago.
Nice. On like the cat grave.
They put my picture up on the wall at the bar. They said, you see this sucker, don't you take his check no more. He good for nothing, except talking trash. Tony C. paid cash. But my man Richie always hooked me up when nobody looking. And AJ's old lady fed me some home cooking. Good looking out, I appreciate it, yeah, and that's the fact. And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. trash. Don't you see pay cash? But my man Richie always hooked me up when nobody looking. And AJ's old lady fed me some home cooking, good looking out. I appreciate it, yeah, and that's the fact. And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. Good looking out, yeah, ain't nothing wrong, no. I'll be right over, so your mommy home. Go and get your red dress and your lipstick on. We're gonna get a real cow. Now, I've made a record deal, got some money to spend. And fools I've never heard of, all of a sudden my friends. They're good for nothing, except kissing ass. Don't they see must pass? And I remember all the motherfuckers that always had my back. Yeah, good, 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 good. Good looking out, yeah, ain't nothing wrong, no. I'll be right over, so your mommy home. Go and get your red dress and your lipstick on. We gonna get it real, real, real now.
What's going on, everybody? It's PJ Windle along with AJ Bufumo, and we are back for week. Fist popped up nicely. We're going to have Jimmy House from Pork Island Barbecue in just a little bit. He got a little bit delayed coming up here, so he'll be up in just a few minutes.
PJ, excuse me, Rob. I have 3 comments here. We have no sound. Sound's there. Sound is there, guys. Dan, Michael, Rob, if you could just check your speakers there, give us a thumbs up. Back on. I got it back on, Rob. Thanks.
How are we doing? We're doing good now? Everybody sounding good?
Unplug and plug it back in.
Yeah, there you go. Found the mute button. Dan said, found the mute button. We're good. All right, guys. So here's what I want you to do. We're already building some audience, which is appreciated. We want to get a lot of viewers tonight so we can give away some fun stuff and we can talk about Revolution Brewing. So here's what we're going to do, Gary. On the count of 3, we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and we're just going to tell everybody to share. So we're going to do a quick count.
Point right at that camera, right there in the center.
All right. That live feed. So once again, we are going to... into the table.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Fantastic beers. We launched them May 1. So they've actually been in this state for a couple of months now. State Okay,
All right,
technical
Gary. So
difficulties.
tell us a little bit about Revolution Brewing.
All
once
right,
again,
so
man, out of Chicago.
yeah, by the man by the name of Josh Deth, I don't know how, if there's an umlaut over that E or anything like that, but he started working at a place called Golden Prairie in Chicago in 1995. It is now defunct, and he was doing various things around the brew house there. He went. All right, so I'm just going to keep yapping because I talk to myself all the time. So, if you can't hear me, that's fine. So, like I said, he then was working at Goose Island that we're going to try in a little bit as a cellarman, and then was worked his way up to the brew pub brewer. And he had some ideas to want to really do some things on his own. So, the opportunity presented itself with some space and some things, and Revolution Brewing opened in February of 2010, and then in 2012 they opened up a bigger production facility and a tap room. Just started really cranking out some beers, and one of the coolest things that I think about this brewery, PJ, as you were saying, all the great things that they were doing, is that while they really opened in 2010, but really started putting it into gear in 2012, they broke into the Brewers Association top 50 craft breweries in 2016, and at that point, they were only selling in 4 states, so it wasn't bullshit distribution. It was a poop.
It was
bull
just
poop.
the love of the beer.
Just really doing great things. They were in 4 states. October 2016, they opened up New York. May 1, 2017, they opened up New Jersey, and now you can get it statewide. And just doing some fantastic beers that we'll get into in a little bit.
Very good.
Gary, we have a newcomer here in the comments. Rary Gossin, friend of yours.
Rary Gossin?
What?
They're using Gary Rosen and going backwards.
Is that what that is? They're going backwards on that.
Says, sometimes I cry in the mirror.
Talking about sometimes I cry.
I think somebody
in the
made
mirror.
a troll account for Gary Rosen.
Nice. That's all. Really?
Yeah, I think you've got a fan.
That's amazing.
John Verdansky.
I could probably think of a few people that might be, and I'm actually legit that they're like, really?
You've made it when you got a
You
troll.
have a troll account.
I know, man.
When you got a
So
heckler.
Gary-
God bless those beer people that just have nothing better to do
Yep.
than hate and dislike people.
Gary,
Nice.
So somebody just commented. John Verdansky just commented. Who's number 1 on that craft beer list of 50?
The Brewers Association list.
Yeah, the Brewers Association.
The Brewers Association list. Yingling is number 1.
Exactly, that's where he's
Yeah,
from.
you
He's
walked
the
right
head
into that
brewer.
Brewers Association that says that.
Yep.
I do sell Yingling, so it is.
He's
is
He's a
fantastic.
brewer of Yangling. So
All right,
so
there
he
you go.
checks in
Okay,
with
so
us.
there you go. Nice. I've been there. The place is phenomenal. Oldest brewery still active in the United States.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
1829, man. To go take that tour is really something. If you appreciate craft beer and beer, you should appreciate history, especially United States brewing history.
I agree.
And to go downstairs into those caves and those cellars is really friggin' awesome at Yingling, man. It really is legitimately awesome.
By the way, PJ, when we got on tonight, some of you may have noticed that there is one unoccupied seat right over here, and that's because we have a very special guest in here with us tonight, our friend Jimmy House from Pork Island. You can see the shirt right here. Last week, the Soul Provider shirt. This week, the Pork Island shirt. Jimmy got caught up on the Garden State Parkway, I think, but he's over there setting up some ribs, some pulled pork. I don't know what else he's got going on over there. I mean, he definitely looks the part over there, but Jimmy will be joining us in 1 second. Gary, you'll be getting in on some of this pork with us. We got the brew here from Gary. We're having a good night here.
Yeah, we
Well,
got a lot
unlike-
of stuff going on.
Unlike the
tonight.
troll account, my last name is Rosen. So pork, yep, please.
There you go. Nice. So
Double up the
Gary,
mega
in the meantime, while we're waiting for some delicious food, because we can start to smell the food, and the food,
Yeah,
food smells
I
awesome.
smell that too. That's good. That's
So
good.
Gary,
Give me a little bit about your background in the industry. Where have you worked previously to where you're at now with Shore Point?
My background, wow, yeah. Well, I actually started out my career as a therapist and a college psychology professor,
Nice.
and
All right.
then
Why did that not work out?
well, there is a legal precedent. Just needed a little bit of a change. from doing therapy during the day and teaching at night. So where I'm from on Long Island, I went to a brewery that I was a regular of, that I was helping out, and I was like, hey, man, just give me a job.
Good.
And they said no, and I was like, no, really, give me a job, because everybody thinks they want to work at a brewery until you actually wake up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning to do
brewery
horrible brewery things all day. Finally, I convinced them to give me a job, so I started working there during the day, and then I would race home and shower and then go teach psychology at night. And that was probably about 11 or 12 years ago on Long Island. And then either A, they just realized my particular skill set was suited for sales, or they were just like, no, seriously, get out of here because you're a little too loud.
No, they want you in front of the people. They want you out there pitching the product.
Yeah, so I moved to Jersey. I was in charge of selling for 6 states in the Mid-Atlantic. And then, again, I was a little bit, got into it a little bit later in the age to do this. So I went the distributor route at ShorePoint, and they created craft specialist position for me. So it's still kind of cool that all the Bud Miller Coors houses in the state, I'm the first person that had the job, quote unquote, craft specialist. So it's pretty cool. Now all of them
You're a pioneer.
I'm not that old.
So AJ's rocking the Zima in front of him.
Yeah, man.
Working hard.
I am that old, actually. I am Zima old right there. So I am this old, and that's fine. I'm drinking this.
No, don't try. Wait, I was saluting you.
Oh,
Now
saluting.
you
All
took
right,
my
all right,
Zima.
man. Well, you had one right there. I wanted some.
Salute.
It's all good.
PJ.
Cheers, buddy.
Yes. Cheers. Jimmy, you'll be with us in a minute. Salute. Yes, I will be drinking Zima this evening.
So,
Nuno, I may get this one down by about 9:15, 9:30.
Rob, if
No,
you
no, you
would,
got 15 or 30
would you
seconds.
pop 10 minutes on the clock for Cluck You? We are going to
we're going to start our weekly Cluck U giveaway. So, guys, once again, we are supported by Cluck University of Eatontown. Specifically, I do want to let you know that we are doing a wing eating challenge. We look like we have just about everybody lined up and ready for this contest. It was actually really fast that we got about 6 or 7 people to enter into the contest.
Yeah, you get to eat wings. I got to eat a 5-pound burrito.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go a little 10 to 15 minutes all you can eat segment,
All right.
and then we're going to do a heat challenge. So that'll be this Sunday because I've got an event on Monday. So this weekend, while you guys are celebrating 4th of July weekend, we are going to be doing our wing eating contest, which is sponsored by Cluck You Chicken of Eatontown. So we're giving away $25 to Cluck You. To get in, what you have to do is you have to share the live feed and say Cluck You, I'm in the comments. So anybody who's new, that is what you do to register yourself for the Cluck You giveaway, or anybody else that you want to win. Excuse me.
so
At least I know that's acceptable.
Feel
now.
free.
yeah, that's
All right,
acceptable.
That's acceptable now. Yeah, pull my finger.
Guys, I've seen somebody say put a Jolly Rancher in your Zima.
I brought him.
That's
I brought
why we
him.
have all these Jolly Ranchers.
He brought 'em.
That's
I'm
why
not
we have
messing
them
around.
all laying around.
I'm going blue. You know, we all know blue's my
there you
favorite
go.
color.
Drop
I'm
it
going
in.
Yankee blue.
Let it simmer for a
and
little
the Jolly
while.
Rancher.
So in the meantime, guys, I did go.
That, by the way, that was Jonathan Lukowitz said to drop that, and Jonathan Lukowitz is our first.
All right, so
viewer
he's
here
in on the
tonight
Cluck
for
You.
Cluck You.
David Evans is also in on Cluck You. I'm in.
I got to see some PJ before I drop this Jolly Rancher. I got to see some likes.
Nicholas Pirogue, I think it's the beginning of pierogies because he loves his pierogies. So Nicholas,
We got the thumbs,
is Cluck
PJ.
You,
We
I'm
got
in.
thumbs. I'm waiting to see thumbs.
There they are.
I'll get
They're coming across the
Give us a
screen
thumb.
now.
Hey,
Boom, done. There you go. Like
All
right
right.
there.
All right, so
And
go
there
for
goes
it.
the Jolly Rancher.
Drop the Jolly Rancher. Nice. That's going to be delicious in about 10 minutes.
Thing of beauty.
Percolates.
It's a thing of beauty.
So this weekend, I had the pleasure of going to Weyerbacher for their 22nd anniversary, and I got to meet up with Ian Lerner, who was our winner of the Weyerbacher anniversary tickets. So cheers to you, Ian. Hope you had a really good time. But what they were doing there, besides having all of their other delicious beers on tap, was they were tapping their 22nd anniversary beer, which was a French toast-inspired stout that had flavors of vanilla and cinnamon, I believe. So it was like a dollop of ice cream on top of your French toast. But it was really nice. It was kind of nutmeg forward right now. So I'm hoping that maybe in about 3 to 6 months it kind of settles a little bit and you get a little less of that nutmeg kind of taste. I'm not a huge kind of over spiced, September, October, November, fall beer type spice. I'm not big onto the nutmeg stuff, so I hope that settles down a little bit. But the mouthfeel was nice. The flavor was nice. It smelled nice. What are you chuckling at over there?
This guy, his troll, this guy, Rary.
Wait, who?
I don't know, Rary Gosson.
Rary Gosson.
He did your name backwards. He said,
Oh, wait a minute. Is
you
that
don't he said, you don't like him, and you reported his account.
Wait, what?
He says you don't know him, but you reported his account.
What?
Nah, he's just messing with us.
Oh.
He's just trolling.
Wait, and
He's just trolling.
Trolling down the street.
And is that picture the Silence of the Lambs picture?
I didn't know if that was the guy from White Snake or Silence of the Lambs.
No, because of the Silence of the Lambs video that I did. So that's awesome, man.
Oh, you know what? I want to talk
Dude,
about
that's
something.
amazing. Reported you. I don't even know what that means. I want to put you over my knee and spank you. I'm so excited about this. This is cool as shit.
You've got trolls coming out of the woodwork.
Dude, that's amazing.
Well, that's
Holy shit. Yo, hey, whoever you are, friend me, bud.
yeah.
Like,
that's,
legit,
let's
man, do
talk
it.
craft
beer for you.
Jimmy Ed Scott.
That's
Yo,
cool.
AJ, Jimmy at Port
That's
Island
awesome.
loves Zima. Ed Scott, Jimmy loves Zima. Jimmy at Pork Island.
David Spinoza said it puts the Shelfie IPA on its skin.
Yeah, exactly. And
Shelfie. Everybody talking about shelfies. They can't be good if they're on the shelf.
They only have to be lined up at the front of the brewery, and if not, they're not good beers. That's the crap I can't take. But I like both. I like one-off beers. I like some shelfie beers. There's nothing wrong with them. Rary goes, and will you put the lotion on? Dave Feeder says, chug that Zima.
Hey, real quick, a few newcomers that came. I got my friend Raymond Murray here tonight. Ray, thanks for joining. Leanie Ortega, you're here tonight. Leanie, thanks to have you. Glad to have you here. Real quick, PJ, just a head count on the Cluck U.
Yeah.
We got John Lukowitz, Nick Perot, Russ Williams, Mitch Thompson, who actually already won, but he's still eligible, and David Spinoza. So anyone else wants in on Cluck U, just shoot it down in the comments. I'm looking at the names here. I'll get you in.
All right, guys. So if you have questions for Mr. Gary Rosen, I want to see them in the comments because this is going to get fun in a hurry.
I'm pretty sure you just.
I opened up Pandora's box, I'm sure.
Hey,
but
hey,
in the
man.
meantime,
Gary, I've got some questions for you.
All right, man.
So, how long have you been with ShorePoint?
About 5.5 years now.
Cool. And did you have any different jobs, or was it this job the whole time throughout the 5 years that you've been there?
I started with them. They hired me, and I was one of their on-premise
you're
sales
just going to
guys.
have to deal with it tonight, AJ. There's going to be some trolling going
It's
on
gonna be
all
fun,
night.
man. Dude, this guy's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. He's already losing his brain. That's awesome, man.
Now he's in for Cluck U.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's just saying, cluck you.
Yeah, so we got Rary Gozin. I don't know how we're going to get him to cluck you.
If so, but I guess we'll find out the real person if we give him something.
Yeah, you know.
Joe Piazza, I like the fat PJ better. Nice. I'll never be skinny PJ, so I'll always have some on me. But thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
AJ chugs his Zima at the end of the night when he can fist bump
That's
Gary's
right.
golden knuckle sandwich. Nice. Savage Piazza, David Spinoza says.
All right, guys. So,
Once again, if you got some real questions, these aren't even good trolls. So if you got good questions, go ahead and ask Gary.
I just think the guys are relentless. That's kind of what's cracking me up.
Yeah, you don't stop.
I didn't,
not
dude. This
stop.
This is awesome. Like, I didn't even know this existed. I'm like, all right, this is cool.
that's why we have this show, so we can bring
Nice,
out the trolling
man.
trolls.
I love it, dude.
PJ, he's like back in the day before Sal the stockbroker was on the Stern Show. He
Nice.
just
Yeah,
used to
Sal
call
was the
in.
guy who used to call in and
Bust Gary's
Yeah.
balls.
He was
until
just
Gary
busting-
wanted to murder somebody.
That's Harry Gosson.
Yep. There he goes.
Harry, welcome to the show. Glad to have you.
Nice.
So, Gary, we're not going to talk about the lockout, but basically, since the lockout's over, is everything back to normal for you? Are you back to like your everyday normal approach to your day, or do you still have kind of some craziness going on?
Yeah. Well, you know, last Monday, we were back at sales. So normal, yes, but we also had purchased another distributor. So for
Right. So that wasn't
4
too
of our
normal.
counties, we have a vastly increased portfolio.
Yep.
And then because of things above our head, we also now sell Ballast Point as of mid last week. So normal, yes, I'm back to my day-to-day sales. The sales force is back to their day-to-day sales,
Nice.
but a lot of us have a lot more beer to sell, and Ballast Point being one of them.
So, guys, we got 2 minutes left, so get in on the Cluck U.
Real
It's
quick.
$25 to Cluck University.
And real
in
quick,
Newtown.
Rob, can we get a shot of Jimmy over here? I mean, this is we got to get some of this. I mean, talk about essential guy talk. I mean, what's more guy than Jimmy over there? Look at the hat going, working like crazy. Look at the guns on Jimmy over there.
He's got some delicious food that he's
the
traying
pulled
up
pork.
for
and,
us.
And by the way, guys, real quick, PJ. Number one, we got to thank Rob because this is a one-man show over here with Rob tonight. But the reason
Yeah.
for that is because Mike had his son.
Yeah, so congratulations, Mike Parker.
to Mike Parker.
Congratulations to
Mike
you.
and family. Congratulations.
Our production team is working on a true skeleton crew tonight. It is just Rob from Silverstream Media. He is working cameras. He's going over and he's working the board. He's making sure our mics are lined up and ready to go. So thank you to Rob for everything that he's doing tonight. And Mike, we miss you, man. We want to have you back here soon, but take care of that baby
enjoy
boy.
these days, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. So Justin Pone says, cluck me? No, cluck you.
I guess that means he's in.
I guess he's in. We'll put him in. So one more minute, guys. If you want in on Cluck University, you want some free chicken wings, you want some French fries and all that kind of stuff, get in on Cluck U. Say Cluck U, I'm in. And then we'll get back to our beer. I've got a
Why did they ever
here
get rid of this stuff?
because it didn't sell that well, honestly. Because it was a niche thing. It tasted like some diesel gas
Flat
filtered
Sprite.
through a boot. And then now people drop Jolly Ranchers in it to actually make it taste like something. So you're gonna get to enjoy that in a few minutes. So we got 30 seconds left. So once again, get in on Cluck U. If you want in, say Cluck U, I'm in. I've got a Huna that I'll be drinking later. Huna Poo's Imperial Stout. This was sent to me by my boy in Chicago by way of Florida. And I've got a 2013 Bourbon County. This is before AB InBev destroyed the brand. So this is going to be delicious tonight. I had to say it, sorry. But it's a good beer, so we'll be drinking that too. We've got some Morning Bell open over there. We've got a Revolution couple of cans. So we got lots of good stuff. We got Zima. So if you want a palate cleanser. Keith Salkowitz says Monkey Bread, I'm in. That is my beer. Nice. That's the beer that I brew that I'm actually talking with Sigmeister about producing that beer for us. So one thing I wanted to tell you guys.
David sent us some eggplants.
Yeah, of course. He's always posting the eggplants. Nuno said Pork Island, I'm in. So he just wants whatever you're selling. So we're going to have Pork Island on the screen in just a few minutes. Guys, I do want to let you know that we are going to be developing a group of Essential Guy Talk beers. So what we're going to be doing is collaborating with some of our favorite brewers, and we're going to be coming up with a line of Essential Guy Talk beers, a stout, a porter, probably an IPA, a Pilsner. We'll have some fun with these, and we'll make them on tap at the location only. So when you go there, you can introduce yourself, say that you saw about them on Essential Guy Talk, and then you can try the beer and hopefully try all the run of beers that they have at that location. So it's going to be fun for it. So I'm looking forward to that. So Rary Gozen, does Revolution pair well with lipstick and tears?
What doesn't?
I know, right? Is there something that you
doesn't,
can
man?
drink
You know,
that
I mean,
doesn't
that's
go
just,
well with lipstick and tears?
Hey, man, when you're by yourself on a Friday night, that's
Sometimes
pair it with
you have
anything.
to. Oh, that's funny.
John wants to know if anyone talked about Derek Carr's new contract or anything about tools.
Joe Piazza says, I'm glad Gary's on the show and not allowed to talk.
Well, Joe, you just came, and he did spend about 3 minutes straight talking about Revolution Brewing. So tune on in, and you'll
That's
see
cool, man.
something. All right,
Should I
so-
just put myself on punish?
Yeah, yeah.
Like in the back? That's cool.
Yeah, you're on
We're good.
5-minute
Nice.
punishment.
Good. I'm done here. Thanks.
So, Gary,
Good
tell
drink.
us a little bit about the three-tier system. People that don't know what the three-tier system is in craft beer. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, I'm not allowed to talk.
Oh, you're not allowed to talk about it.
No,
okay.
no, that's cool. I was just kidding. Well, apparently I'm not allowed to talk.
Oh, not allowed
Your
to talk.
fans don't want me to talk.
right?
So
Because we
who am I to mess with the show? I mean, who am I supposed to do that? Basically, the three-tier system. I mean, I won't get into.
Oh,
That's all good.
That's all right. That's all
Somebody's
right. Hey, man,
excited
you got
about the
you
show.
brought the pork. You're good.
Yeah,
You brought the pork.
He's got the
You got-
food. I guess
you
his
got a
phone
free
was
pass.
allowed to be on for a little bit.
So tell us what it is.
Three-tiered system really kind of was an outshoot of prohibition that we don't really need to get into the history too much. But basically what it is stating laws that vary to certain degrees throughout the country that state that breweries, which is the first tier, if you will, sell their beer to distributors, wholesalers, which is the second tier, which sell their beers then to bars and restaurants, anybody with a liquor license within that state, which is the third tier, which then sells it to everybody that goes and buys.
Right.
So again, that's just the long and the short of it. Real nice and easy and simple.
Right. So brewery to distributor to end user or to bar, restaurant.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. There are, other states that do things a little bit differently. There are breweries that will self-distribute that, will sell directly to the liquor stores and bars. But that's pretty much what that 3-tier system is. A lot of legislation on a lot of different things. Every state has a lot of different laws. I haven't met too many liquor laws in too many states that make a whole lot of sense in this day and age.
There's a lot of them that are backwards,
in this
old,
day and age.
antiquated.
Yeah, also, I think today was like one of the big things running around the Facebook and the social networks was price per case, your average price per case of, the BMC.
Yeah, I saw the picture
things
that was going
today,
around
and
today,
just
yeah.
like that kind of discrepancy.
Michigan, $15 a case. That's a nice cheap price.
Hey, man, there's stuff out there that you could get with that.
Yeah.
Again, there's a lot of entities that are involved. There are different Brewers Guild in different states, a lot of different lobbies, and a lot of different schools of thoughts. But that's pretty much the basis of the 3-tier system.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get over to Jimmy House, I want to give away the Cluck University of Eatontown $25. So I am going to do a random number generator here. We'll see who is
there you
our
go.
winner.
1 through 9. Here we go.
all
1
right,
through
so
9, and
we
it's
have,
going to be
Russ Williams wins this one. So
Russ
congratulations
Williams.
to you,
Right.
Russ
Hey,
Williams.
Russ. $25 for wings, breast bites, Clucker Spuds, sandwiches.
Wow.
Get over there to Cluck U in
Congratulations.
Eatontown.
Congratulations to you.
Justin posed an interesting question. What
Yeah.
the group, everyone up here, what's our opinion on self-distribution? So I guess he's talking about brewery right to the end user, right to the bar.
Yeah. Self-distribution allows a brewery to sell directly to bars, liquor stores, restaurants, and all.
What's your thought on that? Do you feel there should be a distributor in there? We'll get to everyone's thoughts in a minute. I do, but what's your thought?
I'm happy that breweries are allowed to do that on their own. I think it's fantastic to let them breweries be able to sell out of their tasting rooms, to sell to accounts on their own as they're getting started. At a certain point, when they reach a certain point of growth, it makes it real difficult where people are taking out loans or leveraging themselves. So sometimes it really helps to then have a distributor with a fleet of trucks and a fleet of salesmen
Right.
to get their beers 60, 70, 80 miles away. Right now, things have gotten hyper local, where I believe that, again, I generally go off the Brewers Association definition, where local brewery meant within 350 miles. Now, that's not very local here in New Jersey. In some other states, 350 miles is kind of okay if you could do that with a brewery.
Okay.
So I'm real excited. I love that breweries could make that money selling stuff out their door directly to consumers over the counter. I like that they can take care and service their immediate neighbors of restaurants and liquor stores and everything like that. I also like that distribution is set up there. So instead of potentially taking a huge price increase that they would need to do to buy vans, trucks, more refrigeration, personnel to get things out there, that they're able to then sell to a distributor that tacks on there a little bit. And you now have a whole team of salesmen and managers and craft specialists to get it out there and to help build that brand. And it's basically, with the right partnership, it's teamwork. And a lot of the times when it works well, it works really, really well.
There's good and bad, in my opinion, about
Absolutely.
the 3-tier system. I can't stand all of the stringent type of laws that they've got that hold down the brewery from being able to do things that basically any other business is allowed to do. Specifically, it doesn't have to do with the 3-tier system, but the things that we're trying to fight for right now about food in the brewery and allowing people to eat a little bit.
I think that just makes sense.
It just makes no sense.
I think that just makes sense. I mean,
yeah.
with the dram shop laws and everything along those lines, like especially in bars, that they could, and especially in today's litigious society, that Bartenders can be sued. Bars can be sued if
Right.
somebody is hammered in the bar, leaves, drives, and hits somebody.
Right. So how about
Where-
getting some food in their stomach and letting them settle down a little bit?
Yes, again, because when people are tips certified, part of tips is ways to try to curb drinking, the ability, like ways to recognize intoxication, to help cut people off, like things like that. You know, again, part of my like counseling career, I'm a credentialed alcohol and substance abuse counselor that I started my career. So at least that lends a little bit to it, So if you can't sell beer, food in breweries, I think that's almost counterproductive.
It doesn't make any sense.
You know, or at least
whatsoever.
bring some in or something. Like I understand the restaurant lobby and where they're saying, "Hey, man, I paid this for my liquor license. You paid that for yours."
Right.
Again, not talking about anything else and all the stainless and everything that has to go into it. I understand both sides of it. And again, it's just another thing to get people political, get into government, right to them and everything like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just seems like too many people are in the government's pocket, especially, you know, when it comes to like local, state, and even more local,
or
like
is that
township.
vice versa?
What, they're in the government's pocket?
No, the government's in their
the government's
pocket.
in their pocket. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a give and take situation, but it just drives me nuts that they make laws specifically for the people that are basically propping up their re-elections and things like that. I mean, they're going to cater to those people, and the bar owners are the ones right now who kind of have the power. I mean, they're the ones that are saying we don't want the competition of restaurants and brew pubs being able to all serve food, because me as a consumer, I'm probably going to choose a brew pub personally because I want to try a nice variance of beers all from that same, you know, specific brew pub, and then also get some good food while I'm there. So if I don't have to go to my local bar, I might not. So that's what they're seeing. They're seeing a lot of people like me and other people in the craft beer industry that might pull their business away from bars. And in turn, they're fighting tooth and nail to make sure that it doesn't happen.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, a lot of these laws have been on the books for many years. There have been a lot of changes of late, but there has also been drastic changes in the craft beer industry, in production, in number of breweries, in consumption in the last 3 to 5 years. Huge. So again,
there's definitely been an upswing in some momentum.
All
for sure.
laws are trying to catch up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the internet.
Yeah.
Like that. You know how quickly that changed everyone's existence and continues to daily. And laws that are going on with that. So again, it's a challenge to try to keep up and meet all those new challenges.
So Justin Pone says, what is your opinion on stouts? He says that you have lots of videos on IPAs. Do you like stouts?
I love stouts.
Sorry, Gary. Before we
No,
get
that's
to that,
fine.
just want to say hello to Nicole Williams. Want to welcome Tracy House to the show, the lovely wife of Jimmy. She asked, "Where's Jimmy?" Jimmy is right over there.
All right,
preparing
Jimmy.
the ribs.
Come on
Let us
over,
know-
buddy.
Yeah, Jimmy,
Bring-
let us know when you're ready.
Bring the deliciousness.
Let us
We're
know
ready
when
to
you're
eat.
ready. And Zach wants to know where's the meat. The meat is right over here to this table. Jimmy's getting that ready. Rob, you want to do one more shot over there? Let's show everyone out there the meat.
These
And
things are looking
what else
awesome.
we got going on
I'd probably
here?
pair a stout with this.
Yeah, that's why I poured my Bourbon County. And here you go. If you want to enjoy some Bourbon County.
Actually, hey, why not, man? I do love stouts.
So
do
I
love
just
pulled
cracked
pork.
open a Bourbon County
Justin-
brand stout 2013. So that is what I'm drinking.
Justin wrote earlier he wants a close-up of the beer so he knows what to drink with his wings.
Nice.
And David has moved on from eggplant, is now on to oranges.
Oranges, yeah, for the hazy IPAs and things like that because he loves them so much.
Had a couple earlier.
All right, so we have some killer sliders here.
Tracy.
Look at this.
Awesome. Really? Is it a nice double order? All right.
One is
Spicy.
with the jalapeno.
So when you're ready, hop on mic here. You can eat with us and tell us all about it. So look at that.
There you go. There's the
We got
beer
a
for you right there.
Nice little run
We got
of.
the salad here. Look at this.
Damn.
Thank you, buddy.
Put the meat up front.
Yeah, we got to spotlight the meat. So one thing that we do that we have done for all 9 weeks that we've been doing this format is we eat and we drink without fail. We have had some of the best food delivered.
All right.
Nice. So we've had awesome food delivered. Pecan Peasy, where my barbecue? Joe Piazza loves beef in his mouth. We know that for sure. Mike would be a great guest. He owns New Jersey craft beer. I've talked with Mike. We'll see if we get him on in a little bit. Take it easy on the Zima. So slow down on the Zima.
You're not going to be doing many more push-ups after a few of that, right there? Right there, Turbo?
All right, so Jimmy, now slide on up if you can.
Jimmy, let's get Jimmy in here.
Get in there. Get in there.
All right, so we have Jimmy House from Pork Island Barbecue. He has been so kind to bring us these awesome pork sliders. So, Jimmy, get right on the mic and tell us all about these sliders. Tell us what we're eating.
The first one I gave you, you could tell with the green tint and the chunks of jalapeno. It's our spicy pulled pork with jalapeno cornbread slider. Then the other one is our regular pulled pork with a standard cornbread muffin. And then we have our award-winning potato salad.
Wow. Yeah, the spicy one is off the hook.
Yeah. And here's some of our spicy sauce if you
guys-
really
you guys-
want
you guys handle
to
this
crank
for
it
me.
up a
I got
little
it.
bit.
Right.
If you really want to tune it up a little bit, here's a little spicy sauce to go
Of course I do.
bring
Anything
that-
that's got
bring
more
that down
spice
somewhere.
to
There
it.
we go.
You know I'm good, man.
Okay.
So, guys, if you're throwing a party, you're looking to have yourself some catered, delicious smoked meats, this is what you need to do. You need to reach out to Jimmy House at Pork Island. He will come. He will set up his smokers. He will make some incredible food for you. How are you doing on that Zima over there?
Well, by the way, here you go, Jimmy. That's from Ed Scott.
Oh, nice.
PJ, I just thought of it. Jimmy House is our first two-time guest on the show.
Nice. Yeah, the first time
Right?
he came and he brought us some incredible food.
Jimmy opened up the show with us.
Jimmy
Yes,
didn't
right,
sit
that's
down
right.
at the booth, though, so he didn't get a chance to sit and talk about Pork Island. So that's really what I want to do today. So,
Thank you.
Jimmy, tell me a little bit about how you came up with doing smoked meats as a career.
Well, myself and my partner, Ed Scott, we've been smoking our meat in our backyard.
Since I was 14.
And our wives
Don't
were like,
judge.
stop smoking your meat by yourselves. People really like it. So we...
yeah, John Verdansky said Roy Rollins was a two-time guest, just so you know.
Nice.
All right.
He's absolutely right.
You're right, Berdansky. Go for it, buddy.
No, we just had a lot of positive response from our barbecue, from family and friends. We thought we'd do something with it and came up with the name Pork Island. That Pork Island is actually an island off the mainland of Egg Harbor Township before you get to Margate.
Really?
So it's a natural
It's
physical
an actual
island.
place.
Yep. So we Pork Island came into existence last year, and it was a lot of fun. And this year's been gangbusters. We've been busy since like May.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're booked up through now like August. And speaking of some of the brew pubs, we actually just booked the end of July into August. We'll be at Garden State Brewery for 3 of their events. And we'll now be at Tuckahoe Brewery also in August.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good. So
So
you're
it's
starting to
been a
get
lot
in with
of
the
fun.
breweries. That's what you need to do because barbecue and beer goes very, very
Last
well.
year in the fall, when we were really kind of kicking it into gear, we did a couple events at Garden State. They were real nice over there. And also then at Tomfoolery out in Hamilton. And what a great response. It's such a natural combination.
Yeah, of
It's
course,
so
of
awesome.
course.
So much fun, great atmosphere.
Just in general, when you're brewing beer or you're distilling liquor, the first thing you want to do is you want to eat some smoked meats and have some steak and things like that. So
Absolutely.
all of that just pairs really, really well.
Hey, our friend of the
Nice.
show, good friend of mine, Chris Malkin, joined. Chris, well, glad to have you here tonight. Ed Scott likes my shirt.
Heck yeah, that's the Pork Island shirt.
That's his design. That's
You wanna
his
show the
design.
back? Let's show the back of the shirt.
Yeah, show the back.
Let's show
That's
the
our-
back
that's
of
our
the-
motto.
Sorry.
We painted it on right before the show, so you guys will see.
We had a special order of a
Hey,
medium.
guys, Jimmy, guys, show
Nice.
the back of the shirt. Where is the go pig or go home? Where is
Go
it?
pig or go home.
And it says Premier New Jersey Barbecue. It's got his number.
Actually, we've actually had a couple people come up to us and go, "Where's Premier New Jersey?"
yeah, where's Premier New Jersey?
I wear this shirt like Jim Burt used to wear his jersey.
Takes 3 teammates. to pull
Yeah,
it
you
off.
literally don't have any extra room whatsoever.
Well, come on, I'm eating pork.
That's right.
Jersey. You're good.
All right, so now I got to try some of this killer
Potato
potato.
salad that you brought because my mouth is cooking and it feels good, man. I got this nice spicy meat, and now we're gonna cool it down.
Gary, here's a question for you from John. Why do people park in driveways and drive on parkways? Wow.
good intricate questions for
Because
Gary.
English is difficult.
Yeah, because English is dumb.
English is hard. That's why probably.
And that's from the psychiatrist.
No, I was never a psychiatrist. Different degree.
All right, so Gary, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah, buddy.
What are some of your favorite styles of beer? Not that you sell, but just in general.
I'm a huge Saison guy. I enjoy Saisons a lot. I'm a big stout guy. Basically, I enjoy everything. I dislike Märzen style or Oktoberfest beers. There's just something about that malt profile that I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
And I gotta say that when barrel-aged beers are done too much on the barrel, I don't like it.
Too boozy, you're not a big fan.
I don't drink spirits. So
Uh-oh.
I don't drink bourbon, so I don't want it in my beer. I can appreciate one that's well done with the essences and everything like that, but when it's just straight up bourbon
So if you get the
or whiskey,
oakiness,
I don't
you're
enjoy
happy
it.
with,
Some of the
but-
vanilla, some of the sweetness,
Yeah,
some of
the
like
caramelly.
that. Like I really enjoy a lot of that. But when something is just straight up bourbon or straight up whiskey, I don't want it in my beer. You know,
Now this is a 2013 Bourbon County brand
which
stout.
I've been going with, and I've been giving it a whirl.
It's more mellow because it's 4+ years old now. So I think it's less boozy than it's been.
which again, I don't mind. Again, this isn't bad. I have plenty of bourbon counties from years that I'm just waiting to see what happens to them and everything like that. And again, I was at the.
Don't worry, you'll grow some chest hair sometime, and you'll like some bourbon, and then all of a sudden you'll be into.
My ears, it's everywhere, but on my head. That shit.
Then you'll enjoy the stouts.
You know, but also I was just at the Blendery on Saturday, and they had one of theirs that was aged in God, I forget, was it Four Roses barrels or something along those lines?
Yeah.
A lot of that whiskey on the nose.
See, that's
It was
that's the
prominent,
perfect
but
beer
not
for me.
overwhelming, and I really, really enjoyed it. You know, so again, I'm fairly particular with a lot of my flavors, but basically, as long as it's not an Oktoberfest or something that's a really boozy barrel-aged stout, I tend to enjoy it.
I mean, the boozy barrel aged stuff, that's exactly in my wheelhouse. If you you can't make it boozy and barrel aged enough for me, because if it's got an overpowering booziness to it, I'll just let it sit for 6 months or whatever and let it meddle, together a little bit. But I love bourbon on the nose of my beer. So if I can smell bourbon on the beer, I'm a happy guy. So
There you go. Amen,
2013 Bourbon County is drinking delicious. So cheers to you, Mike Armalis,
Fuego,
out in
wait a minute.
Chicago.
Real quick, PJ.
I just saw one of my bosses chime in over there. So
oh yeah, you saw
Ed
somebody say
Flago.
something?
There you go.
Real quick, we want to welcome good friend Renee Zetmeyer to the show. Renee, glad to have you here tonight. Bill Roll, chef extraordinaire, joined us here. Bill, we got Jimmy from Pork Island, best ribs, best pulled pork you're ever gonna have. PJ, did you bite into the what is that? The jalapeno?
Yeah,
one right yet?
they're so good, so good. Now I want to have one of the.
comes back and gives you a little kick in the teeth, right?
That's right. That's what you need when you got jalapeno in there. It's got to have some kick to it. It can't be pickled jalapenos that
Well,
you got
it's
no flavor.
it's fresh diced jalapeno and jalapeno powder.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it right, dude. You do this
appreciate it.
the correct way. So
This food is even better than it looks. So there have been people commenting saying the food looks great. It tastes twice as good as it
Nicole
looks.
said I'm making her hungry. Who's eating that one? You eating that one?
That's you, brother. That's all
me?
you.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
eat that one.
Take
That's
it.
funny. Yeah, you got one regular and one spicy. So it's hard to talk and eat at the same time, but we're gonna do it.
You're doing fine. Go ahead.
All right, cool.
You just, it's like
I'm doing fine while you
you
leave
just spit a little crumbs on the microphone, and then at
Sip
least
your
we all have
Zima.
our own. At least we all have our own.
All right, so let's ask
Jimmy House.
Jimmy House. Are you going to be at any locations in the upcoming month or two that are open to the public?
Yes. July, we will be. There's. Check us out on Facebook and on Instagram because we usually post our dates a week before. With the brewery down in Galloway Township with Garden State Brewery, they're actually Thursday night events because they're doing a music series. So it's the last
There you
Thursday
go, Billy.
in July, the first 2 Thursdays in August. A big event that we're also going to do a couple public safety barbecues, public safety appreciation community day events for Galloway Township. So check out their websites along with ours. A big event that we're doing is the first Thursday in August during the day. It's a fundraiser for the children's camp that the Salvation Army puts on. 1037, a local radio station down near us, they run it. April, the one DJ, she organizes everything. It's their 6th year doing it. All the benefits go to the children's camp out of Atlantic, all the kids from Atlantic City. It's a really nice event. 6 years they've been doing it. This year it'll be at Caroline's, and they asked us to be a part of it. So we're really, really excited about that.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody asked a question. I pinned it to the top so I would know to ask it. John Verdansky says, what wood do you use to smoke your meat?
We use bulk lump coal to get it started, local white oak, and then for the first 2 hours we'll also add local peach, fresh cut peach.
Nice.
And then after, because you're only going to get smoke for the first couple hours, then usually when we'll wrap things up, we just keep it with the oak. It's got a nice burn to it, steady. You can control the temperatures pretty well. So it's a bulk coal, local white oak, local peach.
All right, that's a cool combination.
Yeah.
So you do the peach
Whatever
just...
it is, it
Now
works.
this one had very little smoke on it because for you guys, normally we'll do Boston butts, but for you guys, I went and got a couple nice loins, and loins are so sensitive.
We appreciate
they're
that.
so lean.
Everyone out there in the Central Land appreciates that too.
So they're
Best
so
pork in the
there's-
land for the Jew.
So there's
You're a good man, sir.
and there's bacon in a potato salad. I'm sorry. Did you have any?
I know.
Sorry, bro.
We were
I should have told you. I should have told you. I'm sorry.
We were chosen for a reason. That's fine.
Gary, I'll
Here's a
trade you.
Zima.
Gary, I'll trade you a Jolly Rancher for the potato salad.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna spare myself a Krishna.
You got to have barbecue company. We got to put bacon in a potato salad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So, Chef Extraordinaire, Bill Roll writes, awesome. Wish I knew more about barbecue. It's an awesome skill technique. You guys will have to get together sometime.
Absolutely. Yeah. Whenever.
Yeah, Bill Roll is a chef over at Molly Pitcher.
Molly Executive Chef over at Molly Pitcher.
Molly
yes.
Pitcher in Red
one
Bank.
of the premier establishments right here at the Jersey Shore.
Absolutely.
Dude, Nuno said monkey bread and pork roll. I'm in.
That's
Right?
good.
Or-
Yeah.
he said
just monkey bread and pork.
I just add the roll.
You
because
added
it's
the roll.
pork roll. It ain't.
No, don't mess with this
Don't
pork.
start that to me.
Yeah.
Ian Levy, welcome tonight, buddy.
You don't call it Taylor ham over there, do you?
I call it bacon.
All right, good bacon.
Bacon.
I eat bacon. Everything else is against
Jimmy,
my
what do you call it
Jewishness.
down by you? Is
Pork
it-
roll, bro.
It's pork,
Pork
roll.
roll,
All right,
pork
so,
roll.
all right, so Jimmy's down
Taylor,
south and it's
because
still pork roll.
Taylor is the brand. That's
Okay.
like look at L. People are like, oh, I want look at L. Well, look at L's the brand.
Locatel? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, I can't stand all that Taylor ham and
Pork roll.
I'm also from New York, so I didn't grow up on that controversy. I'm not a New Jersey native, so I'm abstaining from my vote.
Yeah. Sean Abrams, welcome tonight. First time on Essential Guy Talk. We're eating some pulled pork here with Pork Island. We got Gary from Short Point, brought us some beer and a little Zima tonight. Glad to have everyone here tonight.
a little
Zima tonight.
I'm surprised you allow this on a guy show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Gary distributes it. We're he wanted us
very
to,
retro. I dig
to
it.
chug it
Retro.
because
It's black.
Well, when it came out, I believe I was a freshman or a sophomore in college, and
Yeah.
before it was distributed nationally,
Yeah.
they test marketed it in a couple of markets, and one was Syracuse, and I went to school at Oswego for a couple of years. I just couldn't handle the responsibilities. So I had that like a little bit before. So, I mean, it brought me back, and you know what? I texted PJ. I'm like, I'm bringing you some Zima. He's like, don't forget the Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
And I was like, why not? You know?
Party ball.
You know, I'm happy you brought that up because I graduated high school in 1994, and I went on a football recruiting trip up to Marist University in upstate New York.
Yeah, I know, man. It's right there on Route 9 in Poughkeepsie.
Everybody was drinking Zima. Everybody
right
in
by-
that
yeah,
bar
right
where
by
they
halftime
had a
beverage.
Zima in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
you guys keep on talking.
I know
I'll
it
just
very well.
open the
Harris is a
the
beautiful-
legendary
We'll keep-
Huna.
We'll keep talking about Zima.
Enjoy. I'm gonna.
We'll
pour
keep
myself
talking about
a
Zima
little-
over here. What else we got going on here?
Most of you craft beer
Dan-
fans know what a Huna is out there. It's awesome once a year beer.
Food, what?
I don't wait in line for it, but people mail it to me, so I will enjoy that.
Dan wants to
I
see
believe
a
the
straight.
guy mailed you from Chicago, which is where Revolution is from. See,
That's
look,
right.
That's the salesman in me.
Yeah,
That's the
same guy,
scumbag
yeah.
Sales guy in me.
Dan-
Wait, Chicago?
Dan-
So Huna equals Revolution? My God, it's amazing what happens on this show.
See? So Gary, you want to try Huna?
absolutely, man. What year
Got
is
that
this?
down there.
This is this year.
Nice.
This
Haven't
past
had,
year.
Last one I had, I believe I cracked open in 2011 last year.
Dan wants us to drink one of the bottles on the back wall. I think. He's talking about back there. All right.
He was asking what early in the show. He was asking what those bottles were.
Gary, sorry. I'm sorry. Rary, sorry. I had to let Darla out. What did I miss? You missed pork and potato salad, Rary.
Yeah,
who's
animals,
Darla?
that's funny. Oh, so Michael
Is that a joke I
Armala
don't
said
understand?
these are
That's your troll. What?
this is a 2016 Huna. So
I don't know. From Silence of the Lambs, was that the woman in the basement?
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe.
Is that the reference he's making? I don't know.
All right, whatever. Darla. Wait, no. Isn't that the Little Rascals?
Yeah, well, there was a Darla. Yeah, Alfalfa's girl. Yeah, that was Darla.
Whatever. Cool. Anyway.
All right, we're gonna do rapid fire with Gary.
It's rapid fire time. All right, you got it. You got this round.
Yeah,
All
because
right.
he did so well in the pre-sound check, where like every other question he was like, "I don't do that. I don't, do that. I don't eat
I
that."
abstain. Oh, that's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I don't
so
eat
this,
hamburgers.
so this should
I'm
be
just
fun.
getting behind the big fella. Protect me, buddy. All right.
All right, so
All right, so who's
also
in
the
on
peop-
this round? I'll be
people in the crowd.
watching the comments. All
I'm
right, so
gonna
we're
ask-
getting the thumbs for the rapid fire.
here's
Here
what
we
I'm
go.
gonna do. I'm gonna ask Gary first,
All right.
and then I'll go right down the board here, and we will ask
I'm gonna get a little
Jim,
bit more.
we will ask yourself, and then I'll give my answer. Okay?
Rob, jump in if you like, and I'll be reading the comments. Here we go, guys.
So,
rapid
here we
fire
go.
with PJ.
Starting with Gary, if you had choice of just one beer, IPA or stout. I know it's like choosing kids, but you got to choose.
It's tough. Stout.
Stout.
Only between those two.
Yeah.
Stout.
Yeah, attaboy.
IPA.
Of course, yeah.
Stout for me, for sure. I'm a stout guy.
Rob, what do you got there?
IPA
All
for
right,
Rob.
there you go.
I wouldn't have guessed
stand
that.
Except
alone.
you're wrong because it's 3-2, so whatever.
But I wouldn't have guessed that because everything I brought Rob has been stouts, not knowing that you're a big IPA fan. So now I'll start bringing you IPAs.
John Verdensky wants to know dry rub or mop.
Dry rub or mop? It's actually
Dude, dry rub. I don't believe in mops.
That was actually one question I was going to ask later: a dry rub or a wet sauce or a marinade.
Everything's about the dry rub. It's all about the dry rub.
yeah, absolutely.
Mops.
That's
are-
working.
To me, a mop or sauces, you're trying to cover something up.
I agree.
No, serious.
What they do
either
in
you overcooked it or undercooked it.
What I-
you're trying to cover something.
I
No,
went-
don't get me wrong. There are some good ones. Sorry, but that's just me.
I agree.
Cakes is with us, PJ. Hey, Jimmy.
What up,
Cakes, I
Cakes?
told Cakes you were here.
Hey.
Let's hit one together. Let's all four of us hit a hey together. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey. All right, so here's a question for you, Gary.
Gotta get a
All right.
right there.
Would you appreciate many low ABV stout drinks, or would you appreciate a few heavy ABV? So how would you drink at a night if you had your choice of some real heavy stuff or some lighter stuff and just drink a lot of it?
Again, I'm all over the place. I've been tending to drink a little bit more of the low ABV stuff of late.
Just so you can get more in?
You know, if it depends on if I haven't had it before,
Yeah.
what it is, what's going on. But I'm willing to try everything. I mean, I've had some of the.
You're an
bigger
equal
IPA
opportunity
like-
ABV guy.
Yeah, I mean, I've had some of the big guys, the Tactical Nuclear Penguin, the Sink the Bismarck, some of those big guys, and a lot of the little session beers, man. So it really depends on what it is. You know, if there's not too much booze in it, actually, if it's beer, I'm gonna give it a whirl. You know, and
There you go. As long as it's beer, you'll try it once, and then if you like it, you'll try it again. So,
Exactly.
Jimmy House, what do you think? High ABV, just a couple, or low ABV, a bunch?
Nuno, get ready. I'm gonna need your help on this one.
So Zima is about like a 4%.
I'm more
or something.
of I'm kind of the opposite. I'm more of a spirits person. I'm more whiskey, scotch.
Yeah,
So when I do drink beer, I'm going to go with something. I'm going to go for the flavor. If it happens to be a higher ABV, which sometimes it are, because I go for like a cast barrel. I go for something like that. That's just me. They're usually a higher ABV. So I'd have one or two with a higher ABV, and while I'm sipping on a nice bourbon or
One or
rye
two
or
or
scotch,
three.
a couple 2-3.
Yeah, there you go.
Steve
AJ,
Harvey,
we know how you're
Steve
gonna
Harvey, welcome tonight.
AJ, what do you
yeah.
appreciate? Low ABV or high?
The finals? Yeah.
NHL or NBA. There you go.
That's it.
High ABV.
Is that
High
the-
ABV. That's the sport that I like.
Is that the bat? Is that the bat
Not
average?
the
Share
NFL.
the high
I like the
ABV.
ABV.
If
That's
you like
it.
barrel aged
I like
beer,
the
share it
ABV.
now. Say they're drinking barrel aged stuff. No, we're not. We're just drinking dark stouts right now. We have one barrel aged over there. It's some good stuff.
Rob's got to check
This
out
is one
tonight.
of my
Rob,
favorites.
thanks so much for
I
joining.
really
Don
do.
McCricker, Donnie, thanks for joining tonight. Welcome to the Essential Guy Talk.
It's funny because Rary goes and says this is boring, but yet he's still watching. So what would you? Is your life that boring that you literally are watching a boring show and then commenting on how boring it is, but you're not doing anything else with yourself? So
I'm amazed that the table isn't at like an upward incline on this way, since apparently I'm like this anchor that's just weighing it all down. You know, it's. Thank God I can hide behind him when the fucking naughty word
This is going like
badness comes. Thank you for protecting me from the mean internet words.
When I get tired, I'm really going to start
Yeah,
leaning
exactly.
on the side.
Hold on a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait, now I'm incognito. Forget it. Nobody. All right, go. It's a new beer guy on.
All right, so I got another question, rapid fire for you.
All right, rapid fire.
Late night munchies. What are you doing? Wings or pizza?
Oh God, pizza.
All right, pizza for
Pizza's
you,
my
Jim.
thing.
If I got the chicken in the fridge and it's thawed out, I'll make wings.
Yeah, there you go.
But if not, if I got cold pizza sitting there, I'll grab a piece of cold pizza.
Yeah.
I'm going wings, and not just any wings. I'm going Cluck You wings.
There you
Nice
go.
plug.
And I will,
smart. There
I
you
will
go.
say
There you go.
wings
All right.
any day of the week. Wings for me.
Highly trained professional.
Highly trained professional.
So for all of you,
Pure amateurs over here.
I think I know which way you're going to go, Gary. Concert or sporting event?
By the way, William's also going with the
man.
wings.
Yeah, I'm going concert because the one team in sports that I follow doesn't really
It's
play in
across
this
the
country.
country?
Yeah, no, it's across the pond up in Scotland. So yeah,
Oh wow.
I'm a huge music guy.
What are
So
you, Rangers fan? Scotland. Yeah.
no, Celtic.
Oh, nice.
All right, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, and who was it that just like always
Nice.
gives me grief about hey man.
No, that's cool. I
It's
dig
the
it,
Jewish
yeah.
atheist that supports the Irish Catholics. Because that makes a lot of
Thanks,
sense.
bro. Appreciate
Off the
it.
rock,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah,
We got you.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I've seen him
Off
play a
the
couple
rock.
times.
Hold on, before we get you wiped off of Facebook, what's up? Talking about
John Verdensky's going with a concert.
Concert, man. Yeah.
So Gary went with the concert. Also,
Yeah,
John down
concert
there in the
was pretty
comments
good,
went with the
absolutely.
concert. Jimmy, what do you got there? You got a concert or you got a sporting event?
And only if it's like Boys to Men or
Slow jam.
some like if New Edition came back. But no, good rugby match. I'm in. No concerts unless it's like some country dude.
All right, so here's a question for you. Bacon or pork roll?
Bacon.
All right, bacon.
Actually, wait a minute. Is God listening? Is my God listening?
He's always listening.
Like it
God
doesn't
says
matter,
it's
bacon.
okay.
Like, it doesn't matter. Dude, I was born German,
Jimmy
adopted,
doesn't
raised
do
Jewish,
either.
so there's my issues.
Russ
Bacon.
Russ Williams says concert 8 days a week.
Amen.
And then Jimmy, what are you? Bacon or pork roll?
I'm doing both.
You go-
With cheese on toast.
there you go.
Wait, is it bacon as the bread with pork roll in the middle, or
The
pork
summer
roll?
sausage. The 4 summer sausages. We had summer sausage pie like this.
My sister got one year at Christmas. One year at Christmas, my sister gets this big gift basket that had every variation of summer sausage you could ever imagine. So then New Year's, I think we go over to Jimmy's house.
yeah.
And I bring the basket. My sister gives me the basket. I bring the basket there. I wake up in the morning. Jimmy's for real in there. He's cutting up the summer sausage.
Nice.
He's got the knife going.
We were frying it. We were baking it. We were wrapping it.
Steve Harvey's going pork roll. Pork roll for Steve Harvey.
Dave Spinoza says summer sausage.
The summer sausage.
So what about you?
Kira
What are
Lang,
you?
thanks for checking in.
What are you?
Bacon or pork
Bacon
roll?
or pork roll?
I'm gonna go bacon, but it's got a thick cut bacon. Thick cut bacon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thick cut bacon, either smoked or maple.
Maple, yeah. I'm gonna go thick cut bacon right from the butcher.
I don't like the flavored.
Sounds good to me.
I don't like the flavored stuff.
Oh, I like the
artificial,
sweet
so
and salty. I like sweet and salt. Well, you know what though, Jimmy, I'll tell you what I will do. I'll take a natural bacon, right, and I'll put some brown sugar.
My kids do that.
Yeah.
They dip it in syrup.
Throw a little brown. Well, the syrup, yeah, I guess you could do that too. But I'll rub some brown sugar, cook that, let that get something, put some sea salt, get the sweet and salty in there.
All right, so
Guys, I want to tell you about this little package that's right here. So Rodan and Fields donated it's a medical grade beyond the shave. It is a smart approach to men's skincare to help relieve razor irritation. So all of you dudes who chop the hell out of your face after you're shaving, you need to get this because it's actually going to make you look somewhat appropriate. Some of you guys are going to be battling with the mirror anyway, but you might as well give it a try. So Rodan and Fields has donated a medical grade kit that is
3 different products that will take care of your ingrown hairs and your irritation and all that kind of stuff.
Thank you
so
very much, Rodan
we're gonna
and
put 10 minutes on the clock, and you say Rodan and Fields, I'm in, and you can get in on this giveaway. And when you win, we need you to make a video of you using it and then tag us in it. So you have to win it. That's what you need to do to win. So make sure that you get in on Rodan and Fields. Say Rodan and Fields, I'm in. If you have some choppiness going on your neck, on your face, if you always get ingrown hairs and all that kind of stuff. And make sure you share for Rodan and Fields. So we got 10 minutes.
PJ, let me ask you this. Am I the only guy you know that shaves absolutely every day?
No.
No, you don't? Yeah.
I know plenty of people that they just want to be smooth. So yeah,
Do you really?
Matter of fact, one of them, Sean Sutley,
Right.
he wrote on there earlier, he goes, Jimmy doesn't do either, meaning concerts or...
Oh, all right, yeah.
It's because I don't like big groups.
You don't like big... Yeah. No, I get you. I get
That's
you.
why. And him. He annoys me. Nah, he's my boy. He's my best friend.
Yeah, we're hovering around 30 viewers. We want to get it up higher, so go ahead and everybody share. Smash the share button now.
Get the thumbs ready, guys. We're going to do this all together.
If you
now.
like
Ready?
Gary, if you hate
right.
Gary, if you want to troll Gary, either way, just write it. Say I'm trolling,
Next time I'll just wear a target
trolling Gary.
You know, clearly not green for the screen, but like I'll wear the white target.
So here we go.
All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1. Give it a share.
Share for Pork Island. Short Point Distributors.
Once again,
and
this,
Essential Guy Talk.
William Ellsworth said, Rodan and Fields, I'm in. He is the owner of Cluck U of Eatontown, so cheers to you. We will...
Bill's in? All right,
yeah,
Billy,
he's
you're
in.
in. Here we go.
Now, should we be drinking and handling medical grade equipment?
Yes, as long as it's in the box and you're not touching it at the moment. Yes,
Nice.
you go ahead.
Nice.
You enjoy it. But
nose
yeah,
is in.
It's
All right.
heavy equipment that you're not supposed to use, so that I think falls under that.
Nice. Okay.
so the prerequisite for winning Rodan and Fields is I need you to make a video while you're using it and tell us if you've had some improvement. So on the top of it, it actually says track your progress. Take a picture prior to starting the regimen. Upload your before and after. Can't do anything about your ugly mug, so if you're ugly, I'm sorry. But in the meantime, you can shave and you can make your neck look nice and smooth.
I'm putting Rari in this one.
There you go. Yeah,
I'm putting Rari in.
put Rari Ghostin in. Joe Piazza said it worked great on my gooch.
I think that's
Wait,
a
Mr.
Rari.
Piazza that always gives me shit about Celtic.
I think
Yeah,
Rari's
is that
in.
you would always give me crap about Celtic? Now you got this guy to worry about.
Yep. Oh, there's tons of trolls in there.
We'll come and find you.
So we got about 8 minutes until we give away some Rodan and Fields. In the meantime, let's start with some more rapid fire.
You're going back to it? All right, Jay Robbins is in.
Yep. So, Gary, football or baseball? And it can be football as well.
Okay, yeah, my kind of football?
Yep.
Soccer.
Yep. What about you, Jimmy House?
Rugby.
Of course.
I
Rugby.
think the best baseball is better than the best football, but overall football.
That's funny. Dave Martin said, "There's greatness on my phone right now." So I guess he's watching the show and he's laughing at all the
Oh,
ridiculous.
Dave, we just did some ribs. Great coach, great local coach.
Yeah,
great
you know
local
Dave.
guy.
Dave
Grew up with
Martin.
him. Yeah, grew up with a great family. They used us for a private party they had. Who's getting some food up for his players there at the end of the year party.
Nice.
Really good guy.
Very good.
Great, top-notch
Cheers to you,
family.
Dave Martin.
Great
Thanks for
family.
supporting Pork Island Barbecue.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Jimmy, you'll like this. John Verdensky writes college football.
Yeah, college football's
Be
better
more
than the
specific,
NFL
but I
nowadays.
love college football too.
Yeah.
Actually, as a salesman, I just root for overtime.
Yeah, there you go. More time to consume the alcohol.
Exactly.
Yep.
You turn on
So-
the sprinklers, you trip
That's
the referee.
exactly who I root for in American sports. Overtime.
So Jimmy House, I see a bottle that's lingering over there. Would you mind grabbing that?
You wanna?
Yeah, tell me a little bit about it.
While
What it is.
we're on the topic, I see a pork sandwich lingering over there.
Yeah, it is.
We can bring the trays up. There's a lot.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, but get those trays up here. Come on. This is a
No
party.
reason why we can't just keep on eating.
You want some sweet and spicy?
Spicy over here. So, guys, while Jimmy House is getting some more food, he's also grabbing a bottle of what looks like some sort of bourbon, but I want him to tell you all about it.
Here's spicy.
He is traying us up
What do we got here?
another serving of spicy.
Oh, you're right. This thing is packed. This thing's packed to the
Yeah,
top
he's
here.
not messing around when it
Get
comes
it, Nick
to
Spicy.
pulled pork. So we got Augie Carton in the house. What's up, Augie Carton? Nice to see you here.
Nicole, Chris, Augie, Cakes, everyone out there, I'm eating this for you.
Augie got tagged in a comment earlier, so I'm sure you just had to come on and see what the trolliest of the trolls are doing out there for him.
So wait, which was it? The pork roll or?
It was
Taylor
probably
ham?
pork roll.
Was
It was the
contact your legislators or
Yeah,
was it
exactly.
what's a Brooks?
It may be all of the above. It's all good. Taylor, it was the Taylor ham versus pork roll conversation. So Augie Carton, if you would, in the comments, give us your standard Taylor ham versus pork roll comment. Because every time we are in New Jersey, Let's Talk Craft Beer, there is a debate about it. Augie gets in there. He gives his canned approach to what is Taylor ham versus pork roll, and always makes me laugh. So cheers to you.
John
for being here.
Verdensky, I got you there. I'm saving that one for later, and I will credit you for that. Nice one, John.
Nice. Very good.
Russ Williams is Rodan and Fields. I'm in.
Got it. Go ahead. Write that
Nice,
down real
very
quick.
good.
Russell, I got it.
You got two Williams. You got Nicole Williams.
Williams in there, too.
Yeah, put it right in there, Jimmy. Yeah, whatever you give me, I'm eating it, so don't worry about it.
So the way I understand it is not really a ham. It's not from the same cut of the pig as a ham is. So calling it a ham is trying to fancy up your low-grade pork. And what they were trying to do is basically sell it to people. Yeah, it's basically like fancy bologna. But they tried to sell it off as ham to get people that otherwise wouldn't eat a pork roll product and call it Taylor ham. So then eventually the FDA stepped in and said, no, dude, it's not a ham. You can't call it a ham. So therefore, we're going to rename it pork roll like it's supposed to be. And Taylor even calls it Taylor pork roll on their freaking wrappers. But people that live in the north decide that it still has to be Taylor ham, and that's what they call it. So
Just don't ever watch how it's made.
all right, we'll put this down here.
Until I read it on the internet, I'm not believing anything.
Dan says, can we discuss the skin cream that is on the screen that's blocking our view of the beers? So I moved that for you. So the skin cream is on a 3-minute prize giveaway. So in 3 minutes, we'll give that away to one lucky person. So thanks for supporting the product. We appreciate it. I swear, the trolls are rowing down the freaking river tonight. So Chris Malatrap, Roden and Fields, he's in.
Joe Piazza, because we're not savages.
Yeah, sure. Dave Spinoza says, put it on Gary's face. So they want me to put the lotion on your face.
Oh, I get it. I get it. My God. Hey, man, that's the long way to go. But
Or
that
you
was
get
clever.
you or you get
That
the
was
hose
clever, though,
again.
man. I mean, that was the detour, but it was funny.
Exactly.
Nice, man. Good.
Such
Quickest point
chuckles.
from quickest way from point A to B is a straight line.
Yeah, but you know, you
Some
can
people
loop
go left.
around and go
Some
left
people
and
go
right.
left.
It's only been an hour. All right.
I'm pretty sure they're all drinking more than we are. So
All right,
it's
so
okay.
PJ. All right, so we got a few minutes left, PJ.
Yep.
I want to hit the let me hit the panel up here with some rapid fire.
Nice.
And everyone at home, please play along. All right, Charlie,
to the buzzer.
Gary, you're first.
All right.
Charlie Sheen or Ashton Kutcher?
Who would I rather get AIDS from? Or, like in what capacity?
That's a good answer.
Jimmy,
In what
Charlie
capacity?
Sheen or Ashton Kutcher?
In what capacity? Clearly, Raw, I'm going Charlie. But if we have to go, like, swingers, I'm going
gotta
with, like,
sleep
the
with
Mila.
one
If
of
I gotta
them.
go with, like, if there's a potential to take one for the Mila, then I'm going there. But, sorry, did I just take this in a different way?
Yeah, there you go. If you pick Ashton, you
There's
may get
just so
Mila.
many different ways to
You may
go
get
with that
Mila in the
question.
crossfire, so that one's good.
Harry Connick Jr. How about that?
Such a great voice.
All right, we're moving on. We're moving on here. Anybody at home wants to put Ashton or Charlie in the comments? Go ahead. We're moving on.
But no, seriously, like, in what context? Like to hang
Well, I
out
was
with?
thinking-
Right, bro?
Are we going to go play
I think he was thinking
blackjack?
actor. He was actually thinking the innocent
I
part
was
of it.
thinking the sitcom,
shows.
but
Oh, for the show. Oh.
I was thinking the
Yo, man,
sitcom,
you're talking
but
Charlie
that ship
Sheen,
has
Ferris
sailed.
Bueller, or you're talking that 70s show, I'm going like Ferris Bueller, bro.
Charlie
He
Sheen
was a
wasn't
little
in Ferris.
dangerous in that.
He wasn't in
you
Ferris
know?
Bueller.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen?
Yes, he is.
Whoa.
What was he? Who?
Bro, he was in the police. He was in the police station when they got arrested.
Oh, that's right.
In that leather
Oh,
jacket.
that's
Yeah,
right.
Gary.
That's right. Wow. started it all
That's
off.
funny as hell.
All right.
Wow,
Anyway.
yeah.
All right, here we go,
My
Terry.
bad.
That's a good way to
Oh,
start.
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen. Shit.
Clearly.
Jimmy, I'm
First
Jimmy,
Jimmy,
his-
Sheen.
Ron's going with Sheen. Jimmy, I'm going with you.
Can I get the Huna back over here in the
Pulled,
meantime?
Jimmy, pulled or on the bone?
Pulled or off your bone? What are you saying?
What?
Pulled or on the bone?
Pulled
or on the bone?
pork.
Like on the
Pulled,
bone?
pulled pork or on the bone?
What?
Pulled pork or on the bone? You want the pulled pork or you want the ribs?
Oh, okay. Didn't know where we were going with that one, AJ. Honestly, ribs.
You're going ribs?
Yeah.
I'm going ribs. I'm going ribs. PJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going ribs too.
Yeah.
If I have choice of both, yeah.
It's like ribs.
Ribs, you know, it's very
Rob, you sticking ribs or you gonna rock it over here?
fodder at this point.
All right.
It's very phallic, very.
PJ,
Yeah.
It's like a pork harmonic.
Emeril Lagasse or Guy Fieri?
Guy Fieri is the biggest tool that has ever done TV in my life. So, yeah, I'm going to say Emeril Lagasse.
Gary Emeril or Guy Fieri?
Oh, man.
Jimmy?
Yes.
I'm a guy.
Gianna.
Fan. I'm a guy.
Fieri?
fan.
All right. I'm
My
good.
wife says I make his face. I don't know what that means, but
I'm giving the slight edge to Emeril. Gary, you've already declared yourself as not a sports fan, so I'm going to skip over you on this one, and I'm going right to Jimmy. Jimmy, Joe Montana or Tom Brady?
Joe Montana.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
Yeah, Joe Montana, bro. 100%.
PJ?
Sean Sutley.
Joe Montana, because
Joe Montana.
we're 2-0 against Tom Brady in Super Bowls. So, let's go Giants.
I gotta go Montana.
I said Joe
I gotta go
Montana.
Montana because just that undefeated in the Super Bowl. There's some mystique to that. Let me see some down in the comments though. Who's got Brady or Montana on that one?
Brady's too much of like a
We got Dave Martin with
man's
Montana.
man. I don't know.
All right,
Gretzky.
here we go, Gary. Gary, back to you.
Yes.
All right, Rocky Balboa or the Terminator T-800?
Oh, dude.
Rocky, because he already beat that machine.
Sad.
He beat the commie machine.
If he dies, he dies.
Rocky.
Rocky, man.
Rocky, for
I used
sure.
to live just
Rob,
outside
what do you
of Philly.
got?
Come on now.
Rocky.
Take her to the zoo.
I gotta go Rocky
100%.
too, but I gotta tell you real quick, and I want to see this in the comments, guys.
How many
Rocky
wrote
Balboa
it?
or the T-800?
I got this.
All right, you got that right there. Rocky Balboa. So John goes with the T-1000.
Exactly.
I wanted to go. The reason I made this question Rocky versus Terminator, I didn't want to go Stallone versus Schwarzenegger. I wanted to go Stallone's premier role versus Schwarzenegger's premier role.
Dude, I got to say, 1 second. We announced that we were not going to have people win multiple prizes, that we were not going to deter people from winning multiple prizes.
Right.
Because as long as they didn't win the major prize, they could win 2 prizes.
So Russ Williams has just won his second prize of the night. Homeboy's cleaning up.
So the rest of you got to get in on the next one. Because I'm going to say that he can't win the grand prize.
I don't know what the grand prize even will be today, but
We'll figure that out. But Russ Williams has just won his second prize of the day.
Russ, let us know. Are you going to apply the face cream before or after you eat the wings?
Yeah, you're gonna slather on some face cream, eat some wings, and then do a video on it. So Russ has, Nuno says you got to be in it to win it. Nuno's won multiple things in the group before, so
I think so. Yeah.
everybody was saying.
Winner.
So Dan says, "What is the most overrated and underrated New Jersey beer in your opinion, guys?" So that is a polarizing statement. Let's let's ask some people never to be on our show by saying what we think is the most horrible New Jersey beer.
I'm taking a mulligan on that one.
Yeah, we'll say
Love
mulligan.
them all and wish them the best. How's that for sales?
All I'll say is if
New
it's not
Jersey's
so
best
great
pork.
now, I'll try in 6 months. We'll see what you're doing and see if you're making some better stuff.
PJ, I do know where you could get New Jersey's best pork.
Right here?
Yeah, New Jersey's best pork is Pork Island, 100%.
Thank you.
So Pork Island is a non-brick and mortar location, which means that they will come to you. They will make this at your home, at your
gypsy
festival. Gypsy pork. Yeah.
Like Gypsy Brewing. You're a gypsy
Exactly.
guy.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's making killer product and he's bringing it all over the state. So if you guys are having yourself a backyard barbecue and you want, pork for 60, 70, 80 people, Jim House, 200 people. There you go. Jim House is the guy that you need to call. This stuff is awesome. We're not just saying it because he brought it on the show. I promise I would tell you if I thought that it was just meh. but it is not. It is good stuff.
Appreciate it. Thank you
But,
very much. Thank you.
By the way, we got our answer here, guys. Russ Williams says wings first, then right to the lotion. And thank you, Nuno. We see that there. You won and donated your prize. That's right, you did.
He did. Thank you very much. Sorry we couldn't go, but I appreciate
So
it.
John Crawford said Anheuser-Busch is located in New Jersey, and they're awful. So they're the worst New Jersey
Danny.
brewery.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate
go
it.
with that.
We like our
Wait,
slaw.
I believe they just. Wait, is it true that they only brew Rolling Rock up there?
What do they do?
Perpetrating just rumors.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm eating pork.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm having issues with God. I'm eating pork.
Yeah,
Don't
pork
mind
is
me.
good.
I'm just
Pork
having
is
a
good.
conversation
His
with my
colon
maker.
just fell out.
Well, I'm finishing the Huna. Huna's
All
done.
right, let me throw one more out there,
Man,
you
I'm
guys.
just gonna start opening cans now.
Yeah, start popping open your
Gary, starting with you. Play along in the comments, guys at home.
Okay.
Nirvana or Alice in Chains?
Oh,
This is easy for me.
that's a tough one, man. You know,
We're gonna have some disagreements on this one.
Good.
I was the guy that drew a line in the sand for
shit.
Pearl Jam
Uh-huh.
and Nirvana, and I went one way, but Nirvana and Alice in Chains. It's a tough one.
You want us to come back to you? Go ahead, you stew on that. We'll come back to you.
Yeah, I'm
Jimmy,
gonna stew on that.
Nirvana or Alice in Chains?
Neither.
All right, Jimmy's staying. Jimmy's not a
Neither.
grunge guy.
Which
PJ, what do you
deceased do I
got?
wanna
Alice
Hated
in
grunge.
Chains, and it's not
Hated
even
grunge.
close. And
Really?
I agree with most of the people in the comments because I'm seeing
Hated
Alice
grunge.
in Chains over and over and over and over.
Nah, Dan's got Nirvana
Fake
all day.
music.
Russ,
Fake
Alice in
music.
Chains.
Everything sounded
Lane
the same.
Staley is one of the best voices of the early '90s, late '80s. He was a genius. He was amazing. I'm so sad that he died when he did. So yeah, absolutely, Alice in Chains.
Ron, I see your comment. I'll be with you in a minute. Rob, you going Alice in Chains or Nirvana?
Alice in Chains.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, Gary, we'll be back to you in a minute. I am going to say, Ron, I told you I'd be back to you in a second. Man in the Box is the best song to come out of Seattle. Alice
But
in
they
Chains.
all sound the
Wow.
same. Like all their songs
I
sound
mean, they're
exactly the same.
fantastic and they're
know what I'm
great.
saying?
Like I might have enjoyed Nirvana's music
Man.
better than Alice in
Like-
Chains, but I think like Dollars to Donuts, maybe that would be the more. You know, it's
hard,
tough,
man. It's
dude.
hard. It's hard to pick.
I mean, that's what I grew up with and saw. Those were all my first
You could bring-
big
you-
concerts and whatnot.
You could bring Lane Staley or Kurt Cobain back from the dead for one concert. Who you bringing?
Fuck Kurt Cobain. I'm going with Lane. I'm going
All
with
right, I guess that
Kurt
makes
Cobain.
sense.
Did you say
So
Kurt
that'll be
Cobain?
our
I
30-second
stole
promo
that
for
from
the
an
show.
ICP lyric that is not original. That's an Insane Clown Posse lyric.
Ah, nice.
I will not take credit for that, which is not.
Oh Lord.
Somebody goes, Stone Temple Pilots or hit yourself in the head with a hammer. Which one do you
I saw Stone Temple Pilots open, dude.
Me too.
The first
Sorry,
time I
Joe.
saw them again,
Sorry, Joe.
and I'll open it up to all your fun little Jew jokes for their barbecue mitzvah tour in '93. No, that's what it was. It was the barbecue mitzvah tour. Stone Temple Pilots opened when I saw them in Manhattan. They were in full Kiss makeup and
really?
gear,
Wow.
and then it was the Flaming Lips, and then Butthole Surfers headlined a show. That was
Butthole
'93.
Surfers.
That was a phenomenal show.
That
That
was
was a
good. That was
phenomenal
awesome.
show. That was amazing. It was a great show.
Thank you, Nuno. That was my band in the early '90s. Primus.
Yeah.
Primus
Why?
was
Nona's
my
got a
band.
big brown
Nobody-
beaver
nobody-
and she strokes it all the time. One day she pricked her finger. It occurred to her that she might have a porcupine.
Primus was.
So
was going
PJ,
on?
I think a couple weeks ago I put out there. I think it was Soundgarden or Pearl Jam, and Pearl Jam blew that one away. It looks like that now tonight's Alice in Chains. So I guess in an upcoming Rapid Fire of Justice, we're gonna have to put Soundgarden up
Of
against
course.
Pearl Jam for no. We're gonna have to put Alice in Chains up against Pearl Jam for the title.
Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam for the title.
Alice
of
in
grungiest
Chains, Pearl
grunge
Jam
90s.
is going up for the title on an upcoming
So guys, I brought my
Rapid Fire of Justice.
monkey bread stout. So I figured I would let you try it.
Awesome, man.
Let you try it live on air and tell me.
That's
tell
what
me you
Nuno
think.
was talking about.
Yeah, this
I
is
thought he was
this is
talking about like those
Like
little
the monkey
cinnamon
ball bread
sticks with
things.
the sweet.
All right. So monkey bread. All right. So guys, monkey bread pastry is something that some families, a lot of Italian families, will eat during Christmas. So it's a big pile of Pillsbury dough poured with butter, sometimes cinnamon, sometimes nutmeg, but a lot of times it's just brown sugar, maple syrup. It's just lots of deliciousness on top of the pastry. So all of those flavors have gone into my beer. It's a 12%. It's a big boy. It is imperial for sure, and I took Augie Carton's suggestion on some tasting notes. He tried the first shape that I made, basically the first 001, I would say, and he told me,
Oh God, dude, Joe, really? Indigo Girls or Cyndi Lauper?
that's funny.
It's a tough one, man. Cyndi Lauper.
Nuno says monkey
like
bread,
I've seen
I'm
them
in.
both live, man.
That's a hard one.
That's a
So-
joke at me. I'm pretty sure because I love both those bands,
Sorry.
and I've seen them both within the last 365 days.
Jay Robbins with possibly the comment of the night. Thank goodness this isn't a music panel.
So here, let me top off the both of you.
Yeah, slide them down, man.
You're gonna try some of my monkey bread stout
Slide
too.
'em down.
So drink that, Jimmy House.
Okay, I'm still drinking the Kahuna.
Drink it
Kahuna
down.
burger.
I'm gonna stew on that Indigo Girls or Cyndi Lauper.
That's
you
hard.
go.
Cyndi Lauper, I worship her.
So we got monkey bread stout live on air. Hopefully people enjoy it. If they don't puke, I think we're good. So
Salute.
give a sniff.
There you go.
David Spinoza, no, you cannot be on the show. I'm just going to say that. Unless you bring something to the table. You just chugged my monkey bread stout. My 12% monkey bread stout.
That's a chugger.
Nuno Rodriguez, so jealous right now. So everybody share it out. Say monkey bread stout.
Monkey bread.
Monkey bread stout. Can I make a request?
God, we're clearly
Can I
shouldn't
make
be
a
a music
request?
panel.
You brought the board. You can do
Do
anything
we
you
need to
want.
do that in like
If
4
you ever decide to have me on ever again, I want to be on when Nuno can come on.
Yes, Nuno's the man. So
We've become like Facebook friends. Like
Yeah.
like we're like I feel like I know the dude. Like it's been like 2 months.
yes, if you
I
bring
feel like another
Kentucky
guy. I
breakfast
don't know.
stout, you can be on the show, Spinoza.
Mike Miles just joined, and I will bet money that I know what
So
his
Gary,
question's going to be.
take a sniff of my beer. It's not barrel aged, so
No,
you're
no,
not
no,
gonna
I
have
gotcha, I
to.
gotcha.
You're not gonna have to worry about bourbon.
12%. Are you
12%?
Were you going for it to be?
I was-
boozy
no,
12%.
the-
were you trying to
no.
hide the 12%? Were you just like,
No.
hey, this is
The
what's going on?
the first production of this beer was 10.5%.
Okay.
And Augie said, if you want to take some of the cinnamon away, because it was a little bit cinnamon forward. It was delicious, but he said it tasted like cinnamon Pop-Tart instead of my pastry that I was going for.
Okay.
So he said, if you want to take away some of the cinnamon, actually add a little bit of a Belgian yeast instead,
Mm-hmm.
or a Hefe yeast, and that will add some clove and some banana.
Some like esters or phenols.
Exactly,
or some
and
spice
it'll
whatnot.
pull
It's kinda
away
play with
from
that.
the cinnamon a bit. Well, it actually probably assisted in the bigger, bolder, stronger beer that I have. It's not exclusively the reason why I got.
Second, I love it.
So it became a bigger beer, which for whatever reason. But I'm very happy with it at 12%. I'm cool with this aging in some barrels in the future at 12%. And Gary is making a face like that beer. Gary hasn't tried my beer yet. You
No,
prick.
I'm just loving that this guy's he's drinking more fucking Zima, so I love it.
Whoa.
Cinnamon
So
Pop-Tart in a bottle.
again, not knowing what monkey bread is or what you were going for, that's why I was like wondering if you were looking to do a big beer.
Give it a taste and
Do you
give me
wanted
an
a big
honest.
boozy something? Because again,
Yes.
I mean, I get some of that right off the bat. Like I
Yep.
get a little bit like this is going to be a bigger beer.
Yep.
Like 100%.
Jimmy's back for more.
Good.
But there's
Jimmy, you
definitely
liked
a lot
it?
of other flavors going on.
I was still finishing the big.
There you go.
As he pats his forehead, man. So there was some heat to that. Amen.
Remember the whole Kevin James things about
Yeah, last
sweat
week.
after
Two
killing an
weeks ago.
orange?
2 weeks ago, I was in this building after putting together a freaking grill for an hour and a half before the show, and I'm sweating my ass off. And AJ goes, "Damn, you're sweating. Did you peel an orange?" And I was like, "Yeah, like an hour ago." What? Because it really felt like I was running marathons.
I wish I was sweating and I had like the boob
Man,
sweat
boob
lines.
sweat.
I wish I had sweat lines
I
underneath.
got it.
Like I wish.
Sorry,
That'd be awesome. I wish I had sweat lines.
Joe Piazza said
break the
DJ Monkey
speakers.
Bread. That's what it is. So give it a shot.
I like it. Again, I get that this is going to be a big beer right on the nose. You know, there's a few things like those flavors you're talking about going on underneath, which I enjoy.
Miles writes, I'm waiting for
The
one
one
of
thing
you to
I'd say
stand
it's
up.
a little. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Miles says, I'm waiting for one of you to stand up and give the Wolfpack speech from The Hangover.
That's awesome.
Wait, do we have to cut ourselves? Dude, seriously, man? You want us to like cut ourselves?
So give me a little tasting note on it.
Great. I like it, man. A little thin.
Little thin. Yeah, it wasn't a
Didn't
huge
mind.
hearty mouthfeel
Yeah,
like
again,
my
you
previous
know,
versions
like,
have been.
Like some carbonation, some of that would. But again, if you're not going for that,
Well,
so
no. Here's the thing. I
silkier-
did a normal priming sugar like I would with any other of my stouts, and it took forever to carbonate this time. Now I think it's because of the higher ABV. It just took longer to carbonate, so maybe that's leading itself to being a little thin in that way. But you're right. The whole time I'm drinking it, I'm going, it's delicious. It's got good
But if
flavor.
you're going for a pastry, you might not necessarily want as much.
Yeah, I
carbonation.
want a little-
like, do you want the essence of that? Do you want
Yeah.
the flavor and the mouthfeel of that?
Yeah.
Depending on what you want out of the
I want
beer,
more taste than
it's a little bit
mouthfeel.
different. On a beer sense, then I want to have some more of that mouthfeel. I want some of that carbonation.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Flavors are really nice. I think they're blending well. Not one thing. What?
What do you have here?
Crikey's.
Jimmy's drinking with his finger in the air.
Everybody,
Pinky up.
go. So, you know, I mean, I dig it. You know, I like
big pork sausage fingers and he's got a pinky in the air.
That's because only 3 fingers fit on the glass.
and motherfucker can kill you with that finger, so just, you know.
So,
Only 3 fingers fit
But
on
no,
the
like, I
glass.
like it. Again, like, I don't
Andre
know the
the Giant
pastry,
finger
but
I got a good.
I like it. There's a lot going on in there. If I didn't have 19 beforehand,
Right,
I'd
right.
give you a little
As
bit
it warms,
better,
you're
but
going to
whatever.
taste even more of
you
those
know.
flavors, obviously.
And this is the second time you brewed it? The 9th time you brewed it? Or
Third time.
third time? I think you're on to something really, really well, man.
I'm excited about it. I'm actually talking with Sigmeister about brewing it on their pilot system and then making that the Essential Guy Talk beer for Sigmeister and sending people over there to give it a
I
try.
think that would be kind of cool.
So, guys, in the comments, if you want to try it at Sigmeister, if you haven't been to Sigmeister before, say, Sigmeister, I'm in. Just let me know that you guys would be in if we make a monkey bread stout to send over to Sigmeister.
Nice.
And thank you, Jimmy. So we're gonna make. So Jim, in the meantime, you brought over that bottle, right? You
Real
brought
quick,
over.
Larry
Yeah, where'd
Cruz
that
here with
go?
us tonight. Larry, welcome to Essential Guide Talk.
Yeah, this is what we do. We eat, we drink, we talk all things guy. So Jim, you got a bottle in front of you.
I do.
I want to know about this bottle.
And,
Tell us a little bit.
Real quick. It'll take 20 seconds. Kenny Jr. Yes, my pinky was up. And you drink a lot more than Bud Light, brother. I know what you drink. You drink a lot more than Bud Light. And my boys from jail, holler at you. F pod, bro. So this is something
Your
that
audience is expanding.
this is a Jim Beam single barrel that one of my really it's my only hangout now. Passion Vines liquor store down in Summers Point and in Egg Harbor Township. Summers Point, they actually have a little bar in there, and I'm part of what they call the Dram Society. It's a club. My wife calls it the Whiskey Club.
Come try this, Rob.
Real quick, what they did is they went down to Jim Beam Distillery. They picked out their own barrel. They bottled it for the liquor store. And so when they shipped them, they got like hundreds of bottles of this delicious. And I'm a Jim Beam fan, but this is so smooth, so incredible. And when they released it, we could do a etching on it. So what I got you guys etched on it was Essential Guide Talk. AJPJ.
That's amazing, dude.
This Jim Beam is, if you dig bourbons,
Yeah,
smooth.
of course I do.
So
that's
smooth.
awesome.
And the price point at most, they're like between $30, $40. It's not bad because regular Jim Beam is like $20, $25. It's for $10 more. Great investment.
See,
Great
Gary
bargain.
Moyer says
That's
last
awesome.
call on Gary's Uber before surge pricing takes over, and it's going to be more expensive to get you home.
Thank you so
Man.
much, Jimmy. This is awesome. Rob, I
That's
don't know
awesome.
if you could get if you want to put it on the other table maybe, or
That's
we'll
pretty
get
badass.
we'll
Look
get,
at that.
With bling and everything.
We've got an etched bottle from
Like
Jim
Mr.
Beam.
T.
Where you want to put it right
It's
there,
like
just like
tea
that?
That's
or
like
it's
Mr. T Bling. That's awesome.
It's like I pity the fool they don't
That's
have
like
some
legit,
bourbon.
man.
So he got us
Right
a
there
very
for you.
special bourbon. It was a bourbon that you picked out specifically to bottle. He etched the bottle with Essential Guy Talk and our names on it. Thanks so much, Jimmy. It was really
There
cool.
it is right there,
That's
PJ.
awesome.
Take a look up. Can
Boom,
everyone
look at
see
that. Yeah,
Look at
that's
that.
pretty badass.
That is awesome.
With the
Thank
Bourbon
you.
County right next to it, which is nice.
Nice, yeah, sweet.
2013
There you go.
Bourbon
Yeah.
County.
Nice.
There we go.
And
From,
we're going
Mike
to crack
Ormalis.
this tonight because it's smooth.
We're cracking this tonight.
Yes.
Tonight.
Cool.
You
I
got
may
it.
as well crack it live. Go ahead.
If not, it's
Let's
bad
do
luck. You got
And
to.
it's bad luck, right?
Well, it all depends on my Uber
Yeah,
pricing, apparently.
you can't hold a bottle of
All right,
bourbon.
real-
and
Listen,
crack
you're a Celtics fan. You know about bad luck.
Real quick, guys. guys. We got a few minutes left. I promised John Brodensky I would get to this. Jimmy, you're going last on this one.
Last.
You're going last. Gary, Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor?
Nice.
Wow.
Thank you, John Brodensky.
That's a rough one. Just in this
Go with your heart. Don't go with what's actually going to happen. Go with your heart.
2 words, Rhonda.
What does that have to do with anything?
And that was
She's gonna
one
win.
word.
She's gonna win.
Two words, Rhonda. That's 2 syllables. You drunk?
No.
No Jim Beam for you.
All right, so there's.
No, I got you.
We have now got somebody that's a Facebook user, so he must have been banned or something. Facebook user, Mayweather is the champ of beating up women.
Facebook
See?
user.
Way to
So
go,
that means
Facebook
that
user.
it's somebody
I
who's
just make up my own answers, man. You can't control me.
Yeah, you can't control. Don't
You
hold
can't
me down.
control me. I make up my own answers to your rapid fire questions.
You're not the boss of me.
But my heart says Conor McGregor.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
You're going hard on that one,
Oh,
huh?
I want it so bad. I just want, even if he's losing, just wheel kick him in the head and knock him out.
But what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be a boxing match? Is it
Boxing
gonna
match.
be a UFC?
It's
boxing
boxing.
match.
It's
He's allowed to
boxing,
do a
but-
Superman punch. It's the only thing in MMA that he's allowed to do. But
prepping
if
for
you
this
can't kick, Superman punches are nothing because it's a fake kick into a punch. So if you can't kick, it's not really tricking somebody.
Rob, what do you got over there? And let's see it in the comments too. We'll be reading the comments. So far, we only got Facebook user, but Rob, you got
Bakers.
Conor
Bakers.
McGregor, or you got Floyd Mayweather?
They look hot from their profile picture.
I'm not a big boxing guy, so
Right.
I haven't seen much of Floyd fight, but I gotta go with Conor McGregor.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
I don't
hell.
He's a beast.
Nuno's going with Conor. Yeah.
He's also a Celtics supporter.
I am
Right, man.
going.
Hell yeah, he is.
I'm just really hoping that it is not a fight that Mayweather comes out, throws a couple of punches, and runs for 13 rounds. I think McGregor's stronger at this point in his career. He's 28 years old versus 40 years old.
Yeah.
I think that is a huge, monstrous age advantage for Conor McGregor. I'm going with McGregor in this one. I really am.
We're watching it with Jimmy House.
We're going to
because
watch it with Jimmy House,
We're
right?
having,
we're
we're
going to
having a
put this all
party
together.
on
I'll
the
be up.
26th.
I'll be up.
Going to do it on a 150-inch projection screen, so we're going to do it right. We're going to have some fun.
We have an event that day, but we'll be up as soon
Pork
as we-
Island has an event with 300 police officers, so he's going to be feeding a lot of dudes some
Yeah.
really delicious meat.
Yeah.
But then he's going to come up and he's going to watch the fights with
We're gonna
us.
rock this fight. 'Cause
We
let
got-
me tell you right now.
Jimmy, it's all
Let me
yours.
tell you right now. You ready? 2 predictions. They're 50-50. Prediction 1A is that the fight is stopped second round for disqualification. Prediction B is that McGregor knocks him out between the 3rd and 4th round. This is the thing. He's just stronger, more agile,
So how's it stopped in the second, but it
Mayweather-
makes it to the 4th?
because McGregor is impatient and he'll do something stupid.
You think he's going to bully him and try to do something
They'll
silly?
point, and I think with politics involved in boxing, because politics is involved in boxing heavily, if they see something really bad going down and Mayweather's about to like lose his, they'll be like, yeah, the fight's done. And I see that actually happening second round.
I think there would be a complete uproar or something like that happens. I don't
yeah.
think boxing can't put that black eye on themselves.
Well, boxing has had a lot of black eyes.
I
They
know,
are
but
a
this
dying
one,
sport.
This one, they can't afford this
Holy
one.
I'm not
moly.
touching that one.
I mean,
Boxing is a dying
Louise.
sport right now. It's only got about 7 or 8 legit draws as far as fights go, and then the rest of the year they get these little baby numbers
And when was the
for
last time-
fights.
When was the last time we had a captivating heavyweight? When was the last time that we had a heavyweight?
We have a couple of them, but nobody gives a crap. We have Joshua Anthony. What's it? Joshua. Exactly.
yeah,
exactly.
all right.
Point made.
He's
Let
an
me tell you,
exciting dude,
the
but yet I
Klitschko's-
don't know his name.
the
and
Klitschko's are a joke from day
he
one.
beat the Klitschko's.
Yeah.
He
they
fought the
sandbag every
Klitschko's.
fight they can get. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So there's a question that I pinned to the comments just so I can get back to it. You need to invite
McGregor.
Hopostles to the show. We are craft beer bloggers, and we would die to do this with you guys. Let's do it. We'll advertise on your blog. We'll make sure that everybody knows that you're going to be on the show, and then we'll chat about it. So we'll have some fun.
Message us. We'd love to have you out here.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
absolutely.
you'll come back with some pork, right?
So the guys, the
I'll leave an
idea
hour
of our
earlier.
show.
Boom, I'm just going to show up whenever there's pork.
The idea of our show is to support
I don't
not
need
just
coleslaw, man.
uber local, but all craft breweries that want a platform.
So that's why we bring on people that are from Pennsylvania. We'll bring on people that are from Chicago. Anybody that wants to come on, that wants to talk a little bit about what they're doing. And do you guys know about the Instagram guy, IPA Suck? You should get him on the show. He's showing up on Instagram, and he's hysterical. Anybody who's got a good personality and who has a funny spin on craft beer, I'm all about. So that sounds good.
By the way, PJ, good friend of the show, Steve Kristen is here tonight. Steve, thanks so much for joining. Happy to have you.
Yeah, absolutely. Dave Spinoza says you've got to have Scott Wells on the show. I'm chatting with Scott Wells. Scott Wells just bought a house, so cheers to you, Scott, for closing on your house.
Scott.
He's going to close in August, so I think we're going to have Scott on in September. So we're going to have Scott and also Charlie Backman from Cyprus. So we're going to have the 1-2 punch on our show.
Gotcha.
There's a couple clauses in the contract that we need to work out. Scott knows exactly what we're talking about. Chicken parms and some edibles will be a part of the program. I can guarantee you that. So we're going to have Scott on the
You want me to
program.
go to town on this thing, right?
Yeah, of course. Open that thing up. There's no reason why a bottle of bourbon should not be open on our table. So, yes, absolutely. Ron Oswick said love Charlie, too. I saw Charlie this weekend. We went over, after we went to the Weyerbacher event, we went over to Cyprus, and I got to enjoy his VIP stout and one other one. Killer beers he's making over there. Dude's doing great stuff. He's only Nuno said edibles. I'm in.
Wait,
it's turning into a different show right now. Natalie Lay, Cyprus, yay, yeah, absolutely. Cyprus is doing great stuff. That's it. We dropped a little bit.
Go ahead, PJ. Why don't you go ahead and pop that? There you go.
It's only kind of right that I popped that open. Where's my glass now?
What happened?
Where did my glass go?
I don't know what happened.
Did you guys take it over there?
No, you need some extras. I got extras. You want little guys?
Oh, I gave it to Rob so he could try the monkey bread stout. I'm like, I'm not that drunk. Can you have David Hoffman on? Who's David Hoffman?
Well, now they're joking.
Oh, now they're messing with you? Oh, now we have real glasses for bourbon.
Well,
Pass it down.
little guys, they're little juice glasses that I use for little.
So we're not on a crazy time constraint because we are independent. We do things on our own. So as long as Rob's cool with going a little longer.
Rob's having the time of his life over there with the pork. He
Rob's
doesn't
eating
care.
some pork. Rob also just came back from San Francisco like 4 hours ago.
So he's ready to eat.
Rob, go ahead.
Pour less than that. This is his. I need a very big
He
size.
said earlier. He said he's not.
Here, this is yours. Very, very, very baby size.
So, guys, actually, one person I do want to have on the show because he's polarizing and he makes good beer is the Magnify owner. Let's have Magnify on the show. Magnify makes really, really good stuff.
You think I got trolled hard?
Exactly.
Oh, you'll get some viewers.
That's what I want.
Just to troll, man. You'll get a lot of viewers just to troll.
Oh, I know for a fact, and that's why I'm saying I want the Magnify.
That you get more like trolls.
All right, we all raise that. Come on, everybody up in here. Everybody. Oh, man.
What is that? Get it in your cup. You got nothing there.
I got
More.
mine. 3/4 full.
Jimmy took it. Rob, come on, Rob. You got to get over here, Rob. Come on.
Rob, you got to come have yourself a glass of the Essential Guy Talk specific
Yeah, get up in here.
bourbon.
Man. I have such a little baby.
You in here, Rob? All right. Everybody raise your glasses over here. Where are you, PJ? Over this way? All right.
All right, so 3, 2, 1, Essential Guy Talk.
Essential Guy Talk. Salute.
Why does Jimmy have a Zima in front of him? Nick, nice.
Jimmy House, that is good.
Nick owns a camel.
AJ is about to call an Uber now. Uber or Lyft, which one's your favorite?
I haven't had this much to drink.
It's so funny because AJ, before this show began, was like, I've had like 3 beers in my entire life. Not because he's against it or anything. He just never got into
It
it.
just never happened.
And now it's happened week after week after week.
But apparently he's had a couple of Zimas already. So
Oh, man. 2 Zimas and a shot of Essential Guy Talk bourbon?
That's the way that goes.
All right, I got you, AJ. We'll
I don't
call
know
you
that.
Ed
Is
Uber.
that like cute looking at porn that you're not allowed to look at?
Nuno's laughing. He's just doing the funny face. of
Nuno
AJ.
loves this.
I don't even know what that means.
This is why Nuno tunes in.
Nuno's got to come down, man.
Yeah, Nuno will come down. So, Jimmy, do you know how me and Nuno know each other?
No idea.
So I actually DJ'd
I knew no idea.
I DJ'd his wedding.
Oh, nice.
And that is how me and Nuno met, but he owns Steady Sound System, which is like a reggae, vinyl, really
I seen that on
cool,
the Facebook.
big speaker, passive speaker kind of DJ setup. And he does summertime parties and festivals and things like that. So Nuno's a cool dude. I actually celebrated with one of his buddies this weekend, who I gave Third Eye Blind tickets this weekend.
Nice.
And we hooked him up with the Cabana Club Lounge. So thanks, Mike Hollemans from Block Party Suites. We hooked him up with Third Eye Blind tickets and access to the concert. And we had these Cabana Club seats, which are located up in the lawn, but they're bougie. They are like, you stay away from us. We want nobody. They got personal bathrooms up there. They
wouldn't break my balls about having my
pinky up is the way when
Thanks.
you drink bourbon up there.
I'm going to there.
Rob, a
So
little
I'm going
production note. C. Gary Moyer writes, maybe slide the camera up a foot and cut out the crotch shots.
You guys don't want to see all of this down here below?
now.
Next time,
Show him the graphic.
next time we'll wear men in kilts. We'll just be rocking kilts. for the show.
PJ, you and I got to
front,
start working
the
on some of
wooden
the wedding
front there.
stuff. You know that you do that, and I write them and whatever, man. So
There you go, buddy.
we got a little side work going on.
Cheers to that.
Sorry about
Dave
that.
Spinoza
It
likes
is
the crotch
June.
shots, hence the reason why he was posting some eggplants
Can this
earlier in the
really,
show.
that's what that was all about?
Yeah.
Can this really knock you out the way this just knocked me out? Like,
whiskey?
yeah.
It's the internet, man. You can say that.
Said, "Fuck yeah" on there. Yes, I
It's
want to
the
know
internet.
it.
You can say it.
Babe, are the girls watching? I'm sorry.
Jimmy House, pour me another. Sure. All right, AJ will. That's good. All right.
Whoa! Whoa! That's all right. That's a little
Say
bit of.
good. Are we allowed to sing? Say
That'll
goodnight.
feel
The
the
party's over.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm just gonna sip and enjoy because this is
good
good
for you.
stuff.
It's a
want
good
an
thing
ice
you
cube?
don't have
You want an
like
ice cube
chairs
in
and
that?
couches for your show because we'd be out.
So yeah, we are an hour and 39 minutes into the show, and
And we only got 2.5 hours left. That's cool.
we all have delicious drinks in our cups. So I think we need to stay to finish them. Next week, I guarantee we're going to give away a nice grand prize. But in the meantime, right now, we've been enjoying beer and we've been enjoying some bourbon and stuff like that. So we're just going to leave it at our giveaways.
Zima and pulled pork. And
Does Shore Point have some fun stuff? We want to give away some glasses and stuff like that. You want to do that?
I'll see what I have.
I have tons of stuff that you gave me upstairs. So
It's not from Short Point. That's from me.
yeah, it's from you
in
specifically.
trouble.
No.
I have things from a lot of places.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've got a lot of stuff that I can say is from you. So, so guys, if you would like to win something, say Revolution. I'm in.
Yeah, man. We could do the chin
Revolution.
tacker
I'm
for
in for the next 5 minutes, and we'll do a
Yeah,
quick,
we'll do the chin tacker
quick,
for
fun
somebody's,
giveaway. We have the tin tacker. We got a couple glasses. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
Not Revolution specific tin glasses, but glasses. But what's up?
PJ, did you notice what I did with the Zima right here?
You doubled the Jolly Rancher.
but in
Dracula
whose
like a
colors?
woman.
Green and purple.
Green and purple, guys, in the comments. Green and purple.
Superhero.
What does that mean, though?
Whose colors are these? Come on, yeah,
Yellow
PJ,
and
of course.
Superhero.
Incredible Hulk.
New
There
Orleans?
it is.
New
This
Orleans?
is the Incredible Hulk Zima right here. Salute.
All right, so Nicholas says
Zima.
Revolution I'm in. We got Jacob Canfield, Revolution I'm in. Jacob Canfield is a guy that I DJ'd a wedding for. Listen to this guy.
Kink's got it.
So any of you who are paying attention to Ethereum, Jacob has won big money on Ethereum in the last couple of months because he's been ahead of the game. So I've been telling people that if you don't know already, you need to pay attention to what Ethereum is doing. So Ethereum tanked today, which is like the best thing that you could ever hope for as an investor because you want this long term. So it dropped 80 points today or $80 today, and then it went up $80 today. So it's about even to what it was yesterday. But if it dropped and you got in on it, you now made yourself some money. So me personally, I'm in for about $500 in Ethereum, and I'm out about $1,800 at the time right now. So if you don't know what Ethereum is, Gary's looking at me like I'm talking with three heads. So Ethereum is something you're going to want to look up. Just say, what is Ethereum in Google? All right, well, I'll tell you just a little bit about it. So it's cryptocurrency. It's basically like digital gold. So Bitcoin, very similar to Bitcoin, but better because it's more secure. It is hiding your identity even better, and it's used for smart contracts, which means that you can eventually do mortgages through it. You can get your car through it. You can do boat sales, all that kind of fun stuff with Ethereum. So they're thinking that this is going to be the first coin that is used universally throughout the world.
And if it is, this coin could be worth 50 grand in 5 years. That's the projection. So if you get in on it now at 200, 300, 350, whatever, sit on it for 5 years, and I guarantee you are going to be sitting pretty with some money, and you can go and get yourself some investment property and then do it up big. So all of my viewers in the past couple of weeks, I've just been saying, look, I'm not paid by Ethereum. I don't care about it in that way. All I care about is that I invest in it, and when I get out, I make more money than when I get in. So that's all I'm trying to do. Trying to make you guys some cash. David Spinoza hasn't worked for 20 years, which means he's never worked because then he was about 13 at that time or something like that. He never worked.
Yeah, his grandpappy. Well, his grandpappy. You missed the first comment. His grandpappy bought him some Google stock.
Ron Oswick says the SEC is going nuts listening to me right now. Believe me, they've heard of
The
Ethereum
Southeastern
before.
Conference?
Southeastern Conference of football. Yeah, they're going freaking nuts.
Alabama, Florida, they're going nuts.
See, Gary Moyer says, "Thanks, Madoff." Yeah, I'm trying to jack up my sales so I can get out.
God damn it.
He's still sporting Adam West there in the profile pic. All right, so we're up to 11 here for the Revolution Prize.
Nice. Really quickly, we got up to 11.
All right, let's go through this real quick.
So we got 2 minutes left. I need you to get in on Revolution.
Jay Robbins has a Mark McGuire rookie card, rock solid investment.
I got a Mark McGuire rookie card. You ever seen that guy? He's like a bee buying.
Was that Macho Man Randy Savage?
No.
Is that guy?
There's a guy that used to do basically the same thing that the Billy Mays here. Remember that guy that used to do Billy Mays, for all that stuff? He used to go, be dialing, people. Mark McGuire rookie cards are going crazy right now, so you need to get on.
Gotcha, Chris.
Voices too. That's amazing.
You got to stick your fingers in the pudding and stay in the Benjella pudding pod.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was pretty good.
And how many drinks did he just pour us? Because now I'm nervous.
Late night promo.
It's all the
guy.
monkey bones.
So Chris Malatrat is in. You got him, right?
Marie Dooley, hey, thanks for joining. Good to have you here tonight.
Start buying Aaron Judge cards. Yes, I was at the Yankee
that's a
game
good
yesterday. I brought my parents, my father and my father-in-law there for Father's Day. And
That was nice, PJ.
I'm a Met
By the
fan.
way, Leah, welcome to Essential Guy Talk. Glad to have you here tonight.
So we got 50 seconds left. Everybody say Revolution. I'm in if you want a nice giveaway package.
50 seconds.
From
Can I win it?
Leah Marie, get in on that. That's cool. We have some, what are we giving away? We got some glasses we're giving away, right? Are we giving away this sign behind us?
We are going to give away this sign, and we're going to
All
give
right.
away a couple of glasses to you. So you
All right,
guys
there
are
we
going to
go.
win a nice little giveaway package.
Nice
So
little giveaway package. We got the sign. We got the glasses.
Reginald Bennett says Jim House is a beast. He made us killer
No,
food.
no, I got you.
I guarantee we're
Reggie?
going to be eating this
Yo,
food
ready this?
in
Reggie.
another 10 minutes.
Reggie, I know Reggie. Ready? I'm a beast.
Dave Martin says
Dude's
I'm
like 6'2", 6'3". What do you? I'm not going to embarrass you. Probably 280. Jack, it's like, and I'm a beast. This dude's a beast. Nice.
Who are we talking about here? Oh,
My
Reginald.
boy
Reginald
Reggie,
Bennett.
Reggie's a beast.
All right, guys. So people that are watching right now, if you want in on the Stumpy's Hatchet House, we're going to throw a big hatchet tossing event. We're going to say Mother
Billy, I
Chuckin'
got you.
Hatchet Toss event. If you guys want to go, you want to enjoy maybe 2 hours of tossing hatchets and eating pizza and having some fun, say
sounds like a
Stumpy's,
lot of
I'm in.
fun.
I want to see how many people want in on throwing hatchets.
Yeah,
It's in
you'll come up
Eatontown.
for that, right?
I'd love to do that.
You can bring the bourbon.
That's cool.
Dude.
I probably wouldn't drink whiskey while I'm throwing some edge weapons.
Bill Roll just joined again.
Billy
Chef
Oh,
Billy
Billy.
Roll.
Billy, let us know if you want in on the
Ventura.
Revolution Brewing package. We're giving away this sign right here behind us. We got some glasses.
Jacob Canfield is in already on
Ron's
the
in on
Revolution.
Stumpy's.
All right, so we are now done. So we are going to
What
do.
happened to our screen up here?
I don't know.
Did
Google-
'cause
Google
usually
Keep
that
is up.
runs- Yeah, because usually that runs there. All right.
But
So we've got a nice bunch for the Revolution. I'm in.
Spinoza wants it. Oh, Spinoza wants. But yeah, throw Spinoza in here, right? Why not?
Why not? We'll throw you in, Dave.
Wow, I'm embarrassed. Guess what? I just see that David.
Chuck, welcome. Glad to have you here.
David Martin's now in. So when I see Dave Martin earlier, everything nice I said about Dave
It
Martin.
wasn't anything to do with
I
him.
meant so Dave Martin. Sorry, don't know you. But David Martin, you missed everything nice I said about you and your
That's
family.
fine.
Great people, great people.
All right, so we are going to.
We do have we have a lot showing up for Stumpy's. Wow.
Yeah, we got
Nick
Stumpy's.
is
I'm in.
in. Ron is in.
This is pretty awesome.
Gary's in.
So, guys, we are going to throw hatchets. We're going to eat pizza. We're going to hang out with all of you. So, if you want to hang out with the Essential Guys, you want Stumpies, I'm in. Let me know, and I will let Stumpies know that we're going to book the entire place out. It's going to be our place for the night. So, say Stumpies, I'm in.
It's America.
Don, thanks for joining. Glad to have you out there. You're here with Essential Guy Talk.
Nice. Pump and dump. The SEC is going nuts listening to you right now. It's funny as hell. All right,
FCC,
so
don't mean
Power
for me.
traders.
15.
I'm not talking like.
dude, I'm so happy about this. Our
Wow.
buddy Billy Ellsworth, William Ellsworth, has just won himself a prize pack from Revolution Brewing.
There you go, prize bag. I'll
There is
make sure
always
Prize
such
pack.
good karma on this show, right? Billy gives out
It's
wings
great.
earlier in the night. Now he's
Yeah.
got the prize pack
Good
tonight.
for you, Billy.
Awesome, Billy.
So cheers to you. So thank you very much for the support. I want to wrap up exactly who our sponsors are for tonight. So we've got Cluck You of Eatontown. Thank you very much for the sponsorship. We appreciate it. We have Pork
And thank
Island
you for
Barbecue.
the wings and the breast bites.
Pork Island Barbecue, who are making just
man.
phenomenal
Goddamn.
smoked products.
Ooh, that was good.
We are going to be eating Pork Island during the fights. He's not going to get there early, but we're going to have it during fight time. And then I'm also going to be eating Pork Island Barbecue during my son's birthday party, which
Wow.
I'm going to say right now, I did not ask for any kind of like free hookup. I asked him to just do it for us, and he said, "I got you on 6 racks of ribs." So to me, that's a good dude right there. So thank you very much.
Wow.
Pork Island Barbecue. If you guys want the best smoked barbecue in the state, you're going to contact Pork Island Barbecue. All of you for tuning in, thank you so much. We appreciate the support. We will see you in 5 days, 6 days?
6 days, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to
It's gonna
be
be
Sunday night. We are going to be doing a wing eating challenge. So I am going to be competing in both the 10 to 15 minute, as many as you can put down phase, and the heat. I'm pulling double duty. AJ's getting to sit up at the desk here.
I'm hosting.
AJ put 5
Hey,
pounds
is
of
Bill-
food
Billy,
down
is Billy
last
coming
time.
down? Is Bill-
Of course,
yeah,
Billy's
Billy,
coming
you'll
down.
be here, right? All right, Billy, you'll sit up here with me.
So Billy is going to come down with the wings. He's going to get to sit in on it and kind of commentate and tell us what's going on, what we're eating, why we're eating it, all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, we're going to do a wing eating challenge, so I'm excited about that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Personally, I love their thermonuclear. So people, if you can't eat the thermonuclear now, you better start to eat that hot stuff and get yourself acclimated to it, because we're going to be rocking with the hot stuff. So Billy will be there, William says. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for all of you for supporting. We are heading out now. Anything else to say, AJ?
I think we said just about all we can say tonight. Thanks so much for being here tonight, guys. Gary, awesome to have you here. Jimmy,
Thanks for having
thanks
us.
so much
Thanks
for bringing the
having us.
pork. Yeah, we're getting invaded at this point.
No, at this point, we're
Rob,
going to eat some
Rob,
more
thanks
pork.
so much for holding
I
up
feel
the
so
show
special.
tonight. A one-man show over there. PJ, as always, thanks so much. And, of course, thanks to everyone out there. Thanks so much for being here on Essential Guy Talk. PJ?
Cheers, man. We'll see you guys in 5 days. Cheers. Peace.